Hello everyone, this is Numakie, presenting to you the WHITELEN Mirror Match Kumite in Eternal Fighter Zero. For context, the Eternal Fighter Zero community raised over 1,200 monies to the Matcherino prize pool during the Vortex Gallery Eternal Fighter Zero North America and Europe tournament. Pretty amazing. And the stretch goals listed were fulfilled. So, this is actually one of 3 events funded by the community. Pretty amazing, I'd say. As for this Mirror Match Kumite itself, here are the rules. Number 1, matches are first to 3. Number 2, the challenger chooses the character. Number 3, WHITELEN picks the same character. And number 4, anyone around the world could challenge. Because this game, in fact, has community rollback. Here are the results if you want to look ahead, and timestamps are here on this video for your convenience. That said, I hope you enjoy the Eternal Fighter Zero. How long should I do this? Should I hold this?
I think when it catches up, it starts like going back to 1, right, or something.
Things look kind of laggy when it's live time.
Okay, looks like we're starting right now. WHITELEN,
Okay.
WHITELEN versus Yukipara.
Yo, look at this neutral. We got CL tossing knives.
CL?
We got Sentinel orbs. Nice hit from Yuhi. Goes low. Nice. Up, Gophers.
Oh no.
Owned.
Do people use the barrel super?
I think I've seen it a couple times, but most of the time I see unknown using meter, it's for Gophers. And
I used
then
to meme with barrel all the time, but it's not good.
yeah, there you go.
Got mixed.
There are setups that guarantee it.
50p.
I would always go for that.
Boss unknown.
Also, I just noticed that unknown WHITELEN isn't teching on air combos, which is bizarre to see. Nice bait on the DP, but doesn't get anything.
Oh no.
Drop. Nice. WHITELEN in a pretty commanding lead right now.
Oh, the recoil guards.
Dude, Archie War is super hype. Dash hammer combos.
That's an infinite. It's just a 1-frame link.
Oh my god, is it unknown specific?
Well, it works on everybody, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, all matches are first to 3. Nice throw.
First two, oh shit.
First to 3?
Yeah, first to 3. Oh, there's his air attack.
Just 3 out of 5. Alright.
Yeah.
You can get guaranteed barrel out of throw. That's where I would always do it.
Oh god. I just realized I should probably move Mew out of the screen. There you go. Mew in her rightful place.
Or Gophers.
Wonderful.
I think that was a perfect.
Oh,
Alright.
Gophers strong.
Let's see what character's gonna pick. Oh wait. I picked unknown again.
Let's see the counter pick unknown.
You gotta prepare to paylet.
Someone should have signed up as random.
Oh, that's me. I should get in there right now. Allegari, you get in there to do.
I was gonna say, would I allow that?
There's no random choice in this game, is there?
If you press C on character select, it does random for you.
Oh,
I mean, random is on the character select screen, but it just picks a character, so
got it.
you know who you're getting going into it.
If you didn't know who you're getting, I would allow it. So if C locks you in without showing you your character, yeah, you could sign up as random.
Then how would he mirror you?
You're also
Because he
big random.
supposed to press C.
It's a random mirror. Ooh, we thought.
Sometimes you random into Kano and you just win.
What, a Kano mirror? Did someone sign up as Kano? We in there?
Think?
Is that allowed?
Hold on. Yeah, Minase signed up as Kano. We're having Kano mirrors after this match.
Oh, lovely.
Alright.
Are you thinking of
Smash.
Kanna?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Starts with a K.
Names are hard.
That was a tech trap.
Yep.
Go first.
Gotta block. Gotta block.
Bad block.
Oh, that's dirty. That's always gonna be dirty.
Unfortunate.
At least the K group is better than half the cast starting with M.
Well, that's because Nayuki's dragging down that half.
Nice.
I'm sad no one signed up to force WHITELEN to play Nayuki mirrors.
I mean, I could, but I haven't played Nayu in months.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only interesting if it's Zero Jam Nayu anyway.
Nobody plays Zero Jam except for WHITELEN, so I wouldn't even be close.
Ouch. The thing with Nayu mirrors is like, it's fun until one Nayu gets a knockdown, and then it's like 3 or 4 jam versus 1 jam, and it's just like, this is painful.
Nice.
Oh shit, a tweet.
Oh, you gotta hit the retreat button.
Oh man.
Oh, that was a sick air throw.
Good doing my job.
Cool.
Job done.
Wow, nice.
Uh-oh.
Yo,
That's a
let's
combo?
go!
That's a combo? Let's go!
Yo!
That's dirty!
Let's go!
Wow. That's hilarious.
That's great. Holy shit.
Oh, that's so good.
When considering
I just
the
tried to
counterpick.
control frame tools with my stick.
Nice, we got the air stage.
To celebrate UFC, you can also watch their anime featuring all these characters that's airing this season.
We don't talk about that, Mech.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Oh, that goes through Gophers. Wow.
Oof, Nash.
Nice.
Ooh, low. Next
Same
up.
side low, yeah.
Oh,
let's
here it
go.
goes again.
I dropped.
Such a good combo. Oh,
Fucking!
this game. Bam. A lot of neutral. Oh, gosh. Ooh, nice catch on EP. Ooh, flow. Mash. Cross up. Whoa. even has a super render. That's good.
What a good character.
What a good character. Or mashing. Oh my god, the mix. Oh, no confirm.
There you go.
Knives in neutral.
Oof.
Oh no.
Peaceful times.
Peaceful time? Girl for violence!
Oh, this is very chill.
EFC is healing. Just unknowns out here having fun
Just
in the
fighting
middle of the street.
Being neutral for a solid minute.
Oh, okay. Here come the BGs.
Oh,
Oh, other side low. Gophers.
Oh.
Oh, ah!
Oh!
The Gophers are still out there! Oh, that'd be dirty.
white line with the 3 bars?
Ooh,
We're
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
throw?
he could. Oh, he's. No, okay.
He has to do
He's
at least two more
gonna
wins,
super
right?
dead?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Ooh.
What mix up?
Still
Oh,
hit.
overhead.
Bars on both sides?
He's gonna knock down. Oh no, drop. Gophers?
Oh, is this it? No.
I don't think he can kill.
Should have gone for barrel.
He's gonna go for
Oh, no.
mix. This will kill.
There we go.
If he doesn't drop, there we go. Way to
Whiteland,
go.
Whiteland on the board.
Like, you should not be playing the streets, especially when you're in the key game. 'Cause the truck is gonna come.
Oh man. So can someone explain who Yuhi Para is?
Yuhi is a player from Japan.
Really?
He's, if you've ever watched the Big One videos on Melty, he's that Whiteland player.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Nice.
that is
Very
Yuhi.
good.
So he got a lot of international
Yeah,
competition
EFC
on this thing.
is a very worldwide game. We have people from SA, EU, NA, and JP all in this event.
Nice. Well, looks like Whiteland's now warming up now. Oof. Was pretty warmed up now. Oof.
Oh, DV. Nice.
Try to block that.
Oh no.
Good block. Nice RG.
Under pressure?
Ah.
Oh no. Try
like-
that slow?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, teleports the knives.
Exactly. Nix?
Oh, that's dirty.
Yo, you're not blocking that ever. Like, what the? That's like,
What a good character.
that's like hundreds of frames of blocks.
Yeah, Gophers are very fair.
As was said, not this year, but last year on the VG stream, while I forget who was on commentary, but it was Dobster versus Whiteland, Cello versus Unknown, and everyone was cheering for Whiteland because for the infinite. Everyone was cheering for Whiteland. I think it was Fire Seal who was like, both these characters are just hella cheap. The only reason I'm cheering for Unknown is because there's a Cello on the other side.
Oh man.
Yep, that's how it works here.
Jeez.
Alright, and he takes it 3-1.
That's
We
the
should keep like a match tracker,
match tracker. So it's
like next to everyone's name.
3-1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I have a thing on here, so it's 3-1. Okay. There we go. There you go. Now we got the options for. Hey man, if you want to like stream at 480p, you could. The option is there. But yo man,
I was gonna say if the internal resolution is like 320 by 240.
Ah, dude, I need to see those pixels.
RTX upscale. EFZ to 4K.
Okay.
Oh man, we're gonna have Kano mirrors. Yeah, I was wondering how this was gonna work. So, for people who don't know, Kano is the long-range character of this game. They're from Ragnarok Online, more or less.
Okay.
If I remember right.
Okay.
But,
let's see. Who's playing right now? It's Minase, right?
Yeah, Minase-san.
Okay. Yeah, we got an interesting name up there.
So, I don't know how Kano deals with Kano. Because once Kano gets started, I don't understand how Kano stops Kano.
Block! You recoil guard.
Maybe? Like,
Maybe.
Eat.
Oh, good lord.
Whitelen's not blocking at all right now, so. Alright, we're powering up. It's like, right, we're not gonna line, gotta charge up!
Oh no.
Okay.
Very fun to hit. Fighting back! Footsies?
Oof.
Yo,
Sweet.
this is actual footsies.
Yo, half screen normals? We're playing Lumina! It's Flav!
It's true. Actually, yeah, she has the longest normals in the game, right? Or one of the longest normals for sure.
Can't say it definitively, but she definitely has really long normals. This is
Oh my god, the fuzzy? From half screen? You got double overhanded?
Ooh, nice bash from Whiteland, who is quick to block Kano.
Kano v Kano is pretty BS. Please fix. Apparently.
Well,
Hey man, these are just revised sword normals, man.
Team Shanghai Alice, where are you? In the patch.
Oof.
Wow, you stole the VTAP ice graphic? Alright.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
I noticed? Yeah.
Dave in the chat. Give me the BGs.
Oh man, Whiteland having some nice pressure in the corner. There we go.
Nice throw combo.
Why do we say nice throw combo? It's
Okay, never mind.
Throw, not dead yet.
No chip. No chip death.
Oh,
There you go.
Yikes.
Tag him low. Oh man.
that was
This
a nice
mirror this mirror is everything I'd hoped it'd be. This mirror is great.
I should probably be studying this.
Dude, Kano mirror, holy shit, this is so good.
Jab, what? The relaunch? Staircase?
Overhead.
Let's go!
Why did you tech Whiteland?
It's in his nature, he can't help it. Oh, spirits are out.
Alright, found the space. Found a neutral.
Oh no.
Waiting reversal?
Oh no.
We got dizzy mix-ups. We got the
Oh, man,
FP knives controlling the neutral.
Okay, so that
Minase
should
takes-
be
that's
Minase
one
game-
for me.
takes game one.
Yeah. So any info on Minase that you can tell me about?
oh jeez.
He started playing in China, but then he moved
Yeah,
to Japan.
he's like a Chinese player living in Japan. He's also very good. He also plays like most characters.
He mostly plays Mai, but this past year he's been playing a lot of Kanna. Or I think Mai is his main.
Oof. Why then Koch?
So Kano being low tier is my favorite meme.
Is she low tier?
Yeah? Oh no, we're talking about tier list?
Supposedly.
Bottom 3, bottom 2, isn't she?
Oh man.
Supposedly. I don't believe it for a
Supposedly?
second.
Supposedly. Okay.
EFZ, I would be hesitant to really talk about definitive strength in EFZ outside of
Because every
maybe...
character is BS. All of
Yeah,
them. Every single.
character can one-touch you into degenerate set play and kill you. It's just some characters have more degenerate set play than others, like Cello or Unknown.
And people are like, oh, Kano's low tier, except for person who mains her in JP beats everyone and everyone hates playing against it, and then Fire Seal was also a Kano that everyone lost to and hated playing against.
Yeah, well, my go-to example for, like, character strength, is, wasn't, who does Shima play?
Alright, I have an idea
Sayuri?
for...
Yeah, wasn't Sayuri considered, like, low damage and not
Yeah.
that good?
She's
And Shima's
mid-tier.
first play here is like, oh, here's 5k rounds.
Alright, next year, for the Matcherino, for Vortex Gallery, you're gonna have a stretch goal.
Tier list incentive.
The incentive is that community tier list, and the more money you donate, the more votes you get.
Oh man. I want to see that one person who like who donated $1,000, you know, so he gets 1,000 votes.
Yeah, you get 1,000 votes.
Vote
Tier
for-
list.
vote
For the
for a
Misuzu tier
dollar.
list. You got the Misuzu tier list.
Mito
We're
top
worth it.
one. It's
Whoever
coming.
donates money.
Nayu
Whoever
top
donates worth
one.
Yep.
Nayu top 1 is just Morphman's tier list.
That should actually be every single tier list in the wikis. You pay money, you get more votes.
Yeah, we can make Nayuki top one.
Let's go. Who has the deep whale pockets? Let's do this.
Probably BoostGauge.
Oh man.
What's the score right now?
It is
It's
0-2. Minase's.
Yeah, Minase's winning. Whiteland needs to fight back. Whiteland cannot fight back because Whiteland's in the corner.
I mean, it's mirror matches, you know? Anything can happen.
I mean, you find it? You find Oki?
Oh man. Wake up shielding. Is this Lumina?
These RGs on the last hit of
Oh,
the jump
yeah.
in are really good.
It's not Lumina because EX guard exists in this game. It's not Lumina.
That's true. It's third strike. So let's go.
Believe like it's losing.
Yeah. Oh, that first feels good.
And owned.
Okay, throw. Ooh, cross up.
Yo, what the fuck? How do you... I'm not vlogging that. Alright,
TP, yeah.
get the anti-air.
Oh, what? What?
Oh!
Get set to shadow?
Oh,
I hate that so much.
You gave him the lord?
Damn. Let's go.
So much.
That was a lot of lore.
I
You
just
just
tuned in and that immediately happens.
Oh man, all the shielding.
Context on anyone who doesn't know that FM can only be done on RG.
And it has a pretty obtuse input.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's usually you just forget that she has it because it's so obnoxious and nobody tries to do it. But
4 1 2 1 4 1 2 3 6.
during RG Flash,
Okay.
Yeah. And if
We
you wanna...
just- Is extreme. What we just saw is the birth of a sea turtle.
What the hell was that? I'm
wanna
trying to
do that in play
visualize that.
easier? Remember that Vortex Gallery is sponsored by
There
Hitbox?
it is. Oh, good for it.
Oh
We're back
man.
to White light right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Whiteland.
Minase takes it.
Oh
3-0.
man.
Big 3-0.
Oh man.
That should have hit.
They
White
should
light.
have hit. GG's.
That should have hit.
There you go. 3-0 on the board for Minase.
Alright, Guru. It's your time to shine.
I should make my Mio on the screen like 2 times bigger or something.
Well, you should just put 2 of them because there's gonna be 2 of them on the screen.
That is true. We need to multiply the
Ready,
Mios.
bitch.
Okay, we gotta multiply them.
That's right, Whiteland. You need to unmute yourself so we can have Hitbox versus Stick ASMR.
There
I'm
you go.
going, you chump.
There you go. Mio has multiplied on my stream.
Perfect.
I had to duplicate the
Mios,
Mios.
yeah.
Wonderful. Can we get a flying Mio too?
I'll just duplicate him every match. We'll see how many Mios get added.
There we go.
That's the win counter.
Alright.
Ah, I
you
should
ready
use
to
that one
begin?
too.
We ready?
All right, we're ready. Let's go.
All right, let's rock, bitch.
EFC Gaming!
You didn't get cross-ups, so you get teabag faster. You're swing the book?
Oh my god, he's doing my forbidden technique.
While this is going, let's see if I can fix this.
Oh,
You do
man.
better than that?
Wayland,
Oh,
show him the
impressive.
trap keeper right now.
Yo, optimal neutral. Teabag Oki? Ah,
This is a literacy test right now? Wait, guruslum?
Oh shit.
Huh? You get messed up?
Oh,
The words are too powerful.
All right, I'm player 2.
It's pretty boring. Alright, no recall, guys. Doesn't go for it.
right, I'm player 2.
Oh no, it's getting too powerful.
Bro, this fucking mirror is sick.
Ooh, reds.
This mirror is sick. Guru says as he gets instant overheaded to death.
Nah, bro, Mio is like... How can you be mad?
She's so happy.
Is that what you tell people when they lose to Hoingo?
For
How can you
real,
be
dude?
mad?
Get choked out?
No, you misunderstood. No, Boy was actually good though.
Mix up.
Oh man.
Nice bait on the anti-air.
Called out.
Oh wow. Whiteland was
That
the
was
first
really
one.
strong.
Goddamn.
Boom, boom.
We're going right back in. No time to think.
Oh no. My poor stream. Okay.
Oh. Nah, he's empty low.
Oh, that DP though.
Kick DP, let's go.
It's very fair.
Oh, misspaced the overhead.
You can just whiff that into DP or IC.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
Oh,
Very fair.
Team match, let's go.
Got Syorin
Really
the
fair.
Kano.
Yeah, we really are Lumina.
He needs that super.
See ya, bitch. Oh, too bad.
Oh
Then
no!
he missed.
Guruslum.
I got too many hits on the 2B or whatever.
And now you got anti-air, then you might die.
Nah, Whiteland sucks.
Oh!
Overhead.
Suck that overhead.
Alright, Whiteland. Let's check this out, bitch.
I'm checking
Check
it
it
out.
Here,
Really?
check this out, check this out.
Check out this overhead.
Oof, got hit.
Okay, nice 2K match. No, let's go!
Yeah, you wanna try that? Never meet me in the air, bitch.
Why stall?
Oh,
Oh. Neo actually struggles comboing Neo.
Not really.
Does anyone struggle comboing Mio? She's so big when
That's what
flying
New,
through the air.
that's what New says. Wait, what? Where did the arrows go?
Oh,
Bro, you
hit.
don't know about that move?
Hey, yo, that's sick!
Yeah.
It
Too
comes
bad
back
it's like
later, yeah.
ass. Okay.
Ah, got him.
I mean, it seems like
It worked.
that definitely seems like a guru move. I've seen you use pipe super.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Oh, what is this?
Bro, I kinda wanted to
Oh,
play
he's
Makoto.
going for it.
Is that bullet?
He
Oh,
got
you
it.
shit.
The infinite flight.
Oh no.
Yeah, bitch.
He tried. He tried.
Oh no.
Nice. He got it.
He's gaming.
Hey.
What you going me for?
GG gamer.
Gamer wake
Think you can
up
drop
option.
that in all caps, Violin? With a capital G? Oh shit, that's Sage. No, that's Sage.
But this stage is
Bro,
great.
even me
What are you
said
talking
do
about? Who doesn't like Wells Fargo?
Yo, nice overhead.
Hey, thanks, man.
Look at that neutral.
Teabag to dive kick.
Three
Hell yeah.
consecutive 2Cs into getting dive kicked.
Let's go.
Watch this, unpunishable.
That still gets hit.
Unpunishable.
Bro, for real though, man, if you block the last hit, it's -3.
Don't hit on purpose.
Damn.
Right now you're just flexing.
No, watch this. Watch this.
Very-
You ain't gonna believe this.
Well, that was so a throw.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say nice take throw.
This is all that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, bitch! How's that tick throw?
Wow. The run of TP.
Plus frames, so I'm just gonna teabag.
And he blows blue IC on nothing, and then gets hit by that.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh man.
Goodbye.
Our like biggest Mio stake.
The joke is that they clearly favorited this character.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy how they, dude, Mio so, you know, not unknown or anything.
I was gonna say, I
Cross up.
might be able to think of some.
Yeah, you know, Mizuka, kind of just an accident.
I was gonna say,
Both
I might
of
be
them.
able to think of some bigger Mio stakes. Like, Urban Legend in Limbo was a pretty big Mio stake.
Crazy how they got worse at making games.
That's rude.
I mean, ACF is alright.
Yeah. Too scared to kill me.
Too scared.
Too scared to kill you.
Random, bitch. Ah, this stage.
This is fine.
I don't like
I
this
did
stage.
it at the bus stop.
I thought this was a train station.
Is it? It could be either one, really. Probably a train station.
I wouldn't know. I've never been on a train.
Now I feel awful because I forget. I'm supposed to know all the lore. You got me second guessing. I don't think it's a train station.
Oh man. So tell me when did the guru carnage start? by the way?
Last year.
Last year? Oh boy.
He redefined the meta. And before we used to have neutral that was about setting up distances and
Look at me.
getting the optimal position. Now we have meta that's about teabagging.
Got it.
+5, bitch.
Well, when you play for like 16 hours a day, you tend to define the meta.
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
sees you playing.
Exactly.
You join
Damn,
every
my
host
man.
within 5 seconds of it being posted.
Oh shit, BIC? Aw, bitch.
Dun, dun.
Blue instant
I
cheat.
dropped it.
Cross up.
Yes, Mix.
Ooh, nice block.
BIC is mod cheating.
Okay.
Beautiful.
TV.
Movement option. Ooh, I suck.
Oh, you
Beautiful.
tried.
Oh my god, he missed.
I don't know how I could have seen it coming.
Dun, dun.
Oh shit, I totally forgot that I want to do the fucking deep J2C combo the whole time.
White line, please.
Go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, White Line, can you maybe stop being old?
Didn't we see an FM already with the stage play?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Have you seen the Deadly Rave though?
Okay.
Someone have a deadly
long
ring?
range has its own FM, but
What
you
the
have to be in long range.
No, short
Oh,
range.
I see. I forgot she had 2 FMs.
Is it based on stance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Like, White
Okay,
Line,
White
correct me
Line,
on
I
this,
need
but
you
I
to-
feel like the Deadly Rave kind of sucks. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to use it with BIC, but I feel like it's not that much more damage.
That's not the
White
point.
line, we need you to sandbag until you can get into the short range FM health.
Stare down.
The funny thing is, he's
You're
gonna do
doing
it.
it, huh?
My god.
He definitely takes FM requests. Or he just dive
Or he
kicks
just
forever.
dive kicks.
Good.
No, that was an air throw and a half, bitch.
Oh man, we
Wait,
played
where are
dive
they?
kick now. Let's go.
Check this.
Oh, deadly ring.
Okay,
There it
we
is.
got it.
Boom, bitch!
Hell yeah.
There's
Okay,
also
never
a laser
mind.
enter to that.
Ah!
Who you think you're fooling?
Okay. That was the most obvious DP on Wake Up.
The back kick.
Whoa, my 4B!
The secondary didn't come out in time.
Nah, bro, I swear to God, I pressed
He's
4B.
gaming.
GG's gamer.
GG's.
GG's, gamer! Don't you fucking Google me, bitch!
Right, now to
Okay, so
how to
it's
calm it
1-3.
down a little.
Brave.
Whoa, we got a pyramid of Mios?
You just saw it now.
Good ass stream.
Be like, you know.
Nah, bro, the teabag is kind of a mix-up though, because it kind of looks like you're going for the overhead with 236, 236. It has 2 2s in it, man. Like, if you ever go for that stupid ass overhead raw like me, like, it kind of looks like you're teabagging.
Alright, so Syorin, if I remember right, is going to be playing over Wi-Fi because they're at casuals.
Oh. So we
So,
getting
We're
Wi-Fi.
in for a good match.
Oh boy, this is gonna be great. I hope there's
Real
all the
gaming.
rollback in the world. Actually, I don't see the rollback, right, as a spectator.
You shouldn't.
Is it this one? Third screen? There we go. I just want to like show briefly, like the goals and the amount of money that
Oh yeah.
AFZNA raised. We got like a Man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are whales. 12,000, like $1,208 for the prize pool. And yeah, we got the Whiteland Mirror Match Kumite up. That was an $800 stretch goal, man. Y'all are crazy. So yeah, we're going a little bit ahead. Shimatora, obviously, like the runner of the EFC Discord in general, right now. It's pretty cool. Anything more about her?
Classic matchup that I've seen a million times. Thema versus Whiteland.
Yes.
You hang around here. You've seen it a million times.
Sayuri versus Sayuri, the classic.
Sayuri mirrors are pretty awful also.
Okay, we're good to go.
All I know about Sayuri mirrors is there's a lot of star throwing and a lot of RGing the star.
From I used to play this character. Whiteland, his combos with this character are not great.
Do not exist.
He messes a lot of them up.
Like that.
Sayuri also has a hard time comboing Sayuri because she has weird air hurtbox.
Oh, huh.
A lot of characters do though. Because she just has weird air hurtbox.
Speaking of KOF heart, yeah.
We got our geese standing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Ooh.
have God Press.
Oh, she
Rugal.
caught
Wait,
5
we're all
ways.
standing.
That's
There you go.
Decent.
Yeah.
Man, if she had the what's that called?
She does
the
have
dive
Geese's
boot.
throw.
If she has the dive boot, I would just like lose my mind.
She does have Geese's throw.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, good air throw. Ooh, cross up, you're dead.
The amount of times that I have caught Whiteland checking out of stars is absurd. He always does it.
He's a multiplayer, he can't help it. Yo, she has Genocide Cutter? Nice.
So the way that works is when she catches a move with counter, then she can do Genocide Cutter out of blocking that move.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed she
So
had
right
the flashing.
now-
She was flashing as well. So
Yeah. Right now, Shima has Whiteland's 5A caught, and Whiteland has Jump C caught.
Those both seem like very good moves to have.
5A is okay for catching staggers, but if you do it fast enough, then you can just block the Genocide Cutter.
Okay.
Jump C is okay, but usually you'd want to just RG it anyway, and then you can't do it, so...
oof.
Okay. Well,
God press. Dead.
oh, dead.
Rest in peace, Whiteland.
Alright, Shima up one.
Yep.
But Whiteland kept up really close.
Yeah.
How do I combo Sayuri with Sayuri? Whiteland asks.
Very
in the
badly.
Discord.
I always hated this mirror so much. Especially because my Sayuri did no damage, so they just lasted forever.
Oh, that's
It's
why we're
hard to
running
do
these.
damage with Sayuri unless you're Shima, who has labbed absurd amounts.
Yeah, in the tournament, she used Sayuri and who else did she use?
Mayu.
Mayu.
Oh, wow, good star anti-air.
Damn.
Caught the pressure.
Nice.
Ooh, the confirm. Ah. Okay.
Hot
Catching
2A.
2A is pretty good.
Yeah. Nice call out on the counter.
Oh, grab. Oh, yeah, that's right. It follows
Too
up.
far away.
That move is so cheap. Command grab and then you jump it and you get air unblockable lightnings.
That happened in the tournament too.
Oh,
Oh, that was
unfortunate. Oh, that's right. Sayuri's a hover dash character, isn't she?
Yeah.
So it's 2 hover dash characters.
Nice.
Nice. Nice pressure.
DP. Ah, too far.
Ooh, drops the
She
combo.
was too far away to go for the wall bounce combo. Or too close, rather.
Every time the stars just clash, laughing.
Oh, too
That's
far.
gonna
Ooh,
miss.
drop.
DP, there
Nice
we go.
CP. Alright, ties it up. 1-1.
1-1. So I was also curious, Shimatora actually got second place in the Vortex Gallery tournament.
Yep.
Yep. Lost
This
against
is-
WHITELEN.
I was gonna say, this is the run back.
Yeah, this is definitely the run back.
Ooh, that was disgusting. Oh, that was good schmicks.
Ooh, counter. What?
That was
What?
5B.
That was a cross up. What?
R5B.
What was that cross up? Just suddenly on the other side.
Nice RG on the cross up dive kick.
Well, P2, huh? Hmm.
Ooh, almost got the combo. Nice.
The P2 Sayuri is actually better than P1 Sayuri.
Wait, what?
There are some player side specific glitches.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
It's my favorite. Okay, so who has... So, would you say this matchup is 5.5 for player 2?
It's not that extreme, really. It's just a few things. It's just a couple things.
Oh man.
But I don't even remember. I think there's like
I
two
think it's
things.
like for the remembered move on the counter. I think
The
player one can only
the-
use it when after they get hit by the move. But player two can
Player
use
2
it
can do it
if,
anytime.
as long
during
as
the
they're
move,
in
yeah.
block stun and the opponent is doing the move, so they can do it during the startup.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
Oh,
Oh,
got
I
him.
want to say there was another thing, but
Okay.
I've already forgotten what it was.
Got him. Wake up command grab.
Alright. So, 2-1,
Oh yeah, air throw bug. I forgot.
What is that?
5.5 if she gets the
So-
counter. Yikes.
If P2 grabs someone and gets hit on the same, or air grabs someone and gets hit on the same frame, then the other person gets frozen in the air.
Sick.
So it basically gives you a free combo. They can get, you do knock them out of it once you hit
Oh,
them.
right, there's no timeout, so it doesn't actually win you the game.
Oh, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Just gives you a free combo.
that cross up is so disgusting.
That's wild. And it only works on P2 side, you said, right? Not P1.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Ooh, there we go.
Huh. Yeah, coming from H&K land with P1 and P2 Mr. Heart.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. It was like P2 heart.
Yeah, exactly.
P2 Uranus? Let's go.
Oh,
Ooh,
flicker.
death row. Oh. P2
P2 Duck King. Oh, yeah.
Oof, cross up.
Man, you weren't kidding. This is really hard for Sayuri to combo Sayuri.
Yep.
Ah, too far.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh, heck out. then gets hit by the dive kick.
Ah. Ooh, mash from WHITELEN.
Guru, what is the P2 Rubber Soul?
I think if you cross up with JS as Rubber Soul Player 2, it's unblockable.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They might have to
JoJo's.
already be in block stun, I'm not sure.
That sounds about right for JoJo's, honestly.
Ooh, good pickup.
Yo, really nice.
Oh, the
combo.
BS.
Yo!
Yo, that extend.
4.6k.
Not bad.
That was really, really good.
It's 4.6 through guts, so
Oh
could have
shit,
been.
you're
It
right.
would have been more normally. Oh,
Yikes.
Ugh,
Oh,
combo.
if you hit her soon enough, the lightning doesn't come out.
Ooh,
Nice.
overhead. Ah, throw.
oh.
I can't believe it. Someone that wasn't WHITELEN got air thrown.
Damn. And there you go.
Alright. WHITELEN takes it 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going in right now. Whoops.
Always the same IP, so.
Yeah, but EFZ died, you know.
Yeah,
Tends
Doppelbeers.
to do that.
EFZ has to
Oh,
die
man.
for EFZ to live.
So, Doppelbeers, we are going to see a lot of Dash 2B. We're going to see a lot of 2B, we're going to see a lot of Dash 2B, and we're going to see a lot of Tornadoes.
Oh lord.
Yeah. Tornadoes, the neutral skip.
Wi-Fi led
What?
here.
Is this Seagull? It's Seagull fly?
Yeah, I told you, Syorin is playing on Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's Seagull.
So we got a
Yeah.
Wi-Fi Syorin right now. I need to update the name then real quick. There you go, Wi-Fi
Okay,
Syorin.
G.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice.
Oof.
Nice cross up. Doppel's such a cool character.
She punches. Chest Typhoon.
Combo. Oh no.
God, that's plus. Good lord. Some Typhoon.
Ducky, no!
Oh, the Cowrie mirrors. Oh well.
Hey man, you know, I played Kaori once. I'll fuck WHITELEN up.
Yeah, I will remove Becky's from the list.
Don't have, so no more Becky in the tournament?
Probably not, no.
Okay. I will.
Tournament.
Tournament.
Alright then. I just have
there
her,
we go.
I
I
just have
finally
them listed
found
on here, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
On the stream. So I'll update my thing as well.
Really found it.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Ooh, cross up.
Cross up.
Yeah.
Ah, I got hit.
Oh
Dang.
shit, I'm sorry.
Just cross
That
ups all
side
over the
switch
place.
is so
man.
ambiguous.
It's the Doppel life is 4-way mix up for free. Real easy. Just press one button. Yup C is just so good.
Does she have a Satsuki color? Just random.
You can make one if you want. The palette editor for this game is incredibly good.
imagine having a
In
good paladin.
most cases.
In most cases, yeah, you're right. And in the cases where it's
Certain
not
things
incredibly-
share colors.
Well, in the cases where it's not incredibly good, you can get Numakie or Morphman to help you edit the palettes even further, but your opponent
There's
won't see
still
it.
limitations.
It's
Like
not-
if you want to
yeah,
play
it's
Misio, then it's like, okay, the color of your spear is shared with the color of your tights, so you better only have black tights.
Bro, what do you mean? You can totally have neon.
Neon tides. Neon spear.
Neon spear.
Oh no!
I don't remember
Wait,
who it
Go
was that wanted to
saturated or
have,
go home.
wanted
Wait,
to have
is it-
skin-colored tights, and so the spear just
Oh,
looked
yeah.
really gross.
It's skin colored. Oh yeah.
Remember who it was, but somebody was complaining about that before.
That's great. Isn't that super plus on block?
Yes.
Nice. Oh god, I'm looking at chat. What the heck? That's one heck of a
Nice,
counter hit stage. I want to show this later on stream. It's pretty wild. But yeah, ooh. Okay, WHITELEN.
It's a very good shining finger.
There you go, WHITELEN up 2.
Make your opponents play with the mod. Yeah, basically.
I did.
Oh yeah, anything I've known about Syorin? You know, where you from?
Syorin?
Yeah.
They're on Wi-Fi.
They're both on
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
I mean, he's been around for a decent while. I don't know. He plays Doppel. I think he plays some other characters as well. I don't know what else to say really.
He plays Doppel, got it. Oof.
I mean, a lot of people play Doppel, but
Her hair's a propeller.
I think a lot of people play Doppel, but not a lot of people main Doppel.
And
Well, Doppel's another one of those characters that's supposed to be sad. As far as character strength. But like, free 4-way mix-up. So,
Yeah.
So you.
how sad can you really be?
Oof,
This
cross-
isn't really a sad character if Allegory doesn't play it.
I played Mayu, and Mayu's definitely not a sad character, so...
Mayu is a BS character.
Yeah, Mayu's...
Just like most of the cast, really.
Mayu's a gremlin. You just press buttons in neutral and you randomly win games.
Grab. Nice.
Oh, and he gets a combo after, nice.
Oof. One more mix up. Ah, grab.
Nice command grab.
Nice.
The first two matchup characters were Yuhi and Minase playing Unknown and Kano, respectively.
Wonder if I should put the character on the, like, on my table, on my list on stream,
Why not, I guess.
and maybe I'll think about it.
How many duplicate characters do we have in this? I feel like it's not a lot. We have any?
How many what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yo,
Oh, we have
Golden
two
Doppel.
unknowns.
Golden Doppel, let's go.
Let's go.
God, what does Golden Doppel have again? I forget.
Hyper armor?
She is very fast
She
and is
builds a
constantly
fuck ton
gaining
of
meter.
meter every second, and also her like 2A is like 2-frame startup.
Oh man.
Bending finger.
Oh,
Oh,
almost
Doesn't
dead.
kill. I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't kill, it just almost kills.
All her shit is fast as fuck.
No, grab.
Oh, Golden Doppel never wins.
And there you-
Somehow that's always the case.
It's like Deuce doing Awakened Vishio.
Also, you can only do it.
Hello, everybody.
You need less health than normal to use it, unlike other FMs. I think you need
1/6 health
20%
remaining
health
instead
instead
of
of 33%.
Okay, boost.
There you go.
You arrived
Okay,
just
look-
in time to watch Golden Doppel not win.
Isn't it sad?
Isn't it sad, Rumi?
Alright,
I'm sure anyone who plays Doppel is used to it by now.
Oh man.
There's so many people in the chat today. Oh my goodness.
I purposely keep that in nowhere, but yeah. Got it.
Ah, I didn't block that. I
I
blocked
bought that one
though.
either.
Block that one and that one.
Oh, there we go.
I am surprised at how little dash 2B there is in this matchup. I thought there would be like non-stop dash 2B.
They're doing it. They're
Well,
listening.
now Whiteland's gonna do it
Yeah,
constantly.
now it's happening.
There we go.
Hey,
While it takes it.
Alright, Whiteland takes it. See me
See
and
me
Wired.
wired.
See me unwired.
Alright, we
Hey,
got
3-1 is pretty respectable. It's better than I'm gonna do.
Alright,
well,
Whiteland
that's
and
a separate issue.
Whiteland and Ducky. Ducky, by the way, getting third in Vortex Gallery NAEU tournament.
Yep.
Yeah.
Third with a bottom 3 character with no mix-up, no damage. I don't
Special
remember
guest
the rest.
star.
Yeah, I don't remember
Special
the
guest
rest of the
star,
copy box.
Guru's make noises.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Guruslum,
Okay,
I'm
starting
gonna
up
mute
good.
you in the meantime. Okay, sorry.
Bye.
I can't believe that you're muting the person who's providing us the ambience of locals.
Nice flip kick.
Yeah, such a bad character. Gets 4K combo off of Red IC anywhere. Off of any hit anywhere, basically.
Ugh. Disgusting mix-up.
Look, don't you know that's this character's only saving grace, even though this character has no actual damage.
Of course. Combo was nothing. Yeah, there it is. There's the copy paste.
Bottom 3 character has no mix-up, no set play, no defensive options, no options after RG, and if you lost, you got outplayed in any and every single way. Oh, okay, tried to anti-air.
Neutral.
I'm loving these guys.
Neutral!
This is great. Look, this is what you have to do when you're a bottom 3 character.
What the heck?
Hit that knee.
I just saw dive kicks and
I see that we're playing Toho right now.
Yeah, we're playing dive kick.
nice.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? Maybe that should be the next modded tournament idea. We have it so that way Nayuki dive kicks are modded to do like 1,000,000 damage, and everything else does like 1 damage.
You just play dive kick.
That's
would
just
be
a
fun.
one hit kill mode with extra steps.
Well, no, you can play. You can mod it so that every character with a dive kick, the dive kick's just
The-
absurdly buff.
So Mio, whose dive kick is already broken.
Okay,
man.
yeah, you're right. You'd have to do something
no.
about Vio.
Oh, no. We just need to take it one step further and make it so that way all other attacks, in addition to only doing 1 damage, also have 0 hit stun.
What?
Or you
Only
can
dive
TK
kicks deal
all
damage
other
against them.
attacks. Can you TK Nayuki's dive kick?
Yes, you can. And
Okay, there you-
particularly her super dive kick which is really useful for very big corner conversions.
There you go. While we're talking, WHITELEN takes the first game.
Speaking of that cursed Nayuki, so for some of you who weren't around here back then, that particular thing that Nail posted is actually an image that I made, and even worse, I made a version of it that you can put into the game, so that way it replaces one of Nayuki's windscreens.
Ah, it's perfect.
Even worse than that, I left it in my copy of EXE for the longest time and completely forgot about it. And so when the day rolled around that I played against Staffy again, and he just completely dunked me, that screen just popped up out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna rage quit right now.
Wait, do you mean...
Let's not forget
people...
your other masterpiece of a windscreen.
I knew.
I mean, I have that windscreen in my copy as well.
Nice.
No, are you gonna sign up late so we can watch Makoto mirrors?
No, I'm too drunk for that.
Okay.
Do you mean you're in the perfect state for that?
I was gonna say, wait.
No.
How else would you play Makoto mirrors?
Alright, I'll sign up late.
Yo.
Never played this game in my life.
I mean, my opponent isn't drunk, so why would I play?
It just
I've
sounds
only-
like you're only saying that you have your own advantage right now.
drunk.
Dude.
I only played drunken games.
You don't know
with
WHITELEN's
the-
life.
I was gonna say, I think that's a bold assumption on your part for someone against someone who has to play 16 mirror matches.
Yeah, but I wouldn't agree to something like that in first place.
I see that we've just seen yet another one of Nayuki's low damage conversions.
Yep,
Nearly
only
4.8K.
3.7k. Only 3.7k corner to corner.
At like really
resources?
far guts.
Yeah,
Yeah, it only
Yeah,
cost
system
her
meter.
NXC.
I know, it's so
You have to
expensive.
spend a single super meter that she builds up during the combo.
It's just completely ridiculous how much resources it costs. It's so expensive for her.
Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go, dude. I'll get a drink just for you.
Okay. There you go. WHITELEN gonna get drunk matches against New. Is that is that what's gonna happen?
If you really want to, I'll put you in. Like, let me know like
I don't think
where
it
in the
wants to.
order you want to be, and I'll put you in. Because I would love to watch Makoto mirrors. That sounds miserable.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
playing
rough
EXE is miserable in the first place.
Okay. That's
You
fair.
know what we should have as a mirror match? We should have WHITELEN's cat versus Morph's cat.
I mean, I could play with WHITELEN if he wants to.
Alright, I'll put you in. I'll put you in. Does After Nail sound okay? Because those were the, all those people were like, I want to play relatively early.
Yeah, but whenever you want.
Okay, cool. I'll put you in After Nail.
Ponies.
Low damage character.
Dive kick. Nice dive kick.
Bro? Bunny's on screen?
See, look, you know, she dive kicked, and then all she got for the dive kick was that she got anti-aired for like 4k damage. Obviously, Nayuki needs a better dive kick.
That's true. The hitbox needs to be like twice her size.
I'm not gonna block this bottom.
What? Oh, stop!
Oh.
Wait, does it
What
stuff
a-
stay on the
what a
screen?
waste.
It does.
Wow, that was very...
Oh, that's so
Ducky.
godlike.
It's still,
Extremely disrespectful from Ducky to disregard clock.
I was hoping that stuff would stay on the screen. You know?
yeah, I thought it was gonna last until the round start. That would have been great.
I was hoping
It
that
doesn't quite like
I was hoping that it would damage her during the round restart, and then she'd just die.
Oh, like the JoJo's glitch.
Yeah, like a JoJo's.
Oh, what?
All I can say is that clocks are like a 10-0 matchup versus the round start animation.
Okay.
Alright, GG's.
Okay, so that's like 0-3 for Ducky. There we go.
Is
Okay,
ooh,
go.
Akiko.
Akiko.
Ooh,
Akiko.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can't
yeah.
imagine Akiko mirrors are fun.
I feel like you should mod Akiko mirror so that way the card does infinity damage.
Respect the lore.
Lore accurate mechanics.
Mm.
Jam is also infinity damage.
There we go. Ooh, Akito, damn. Or Akiko, burp. Akito. That's something else.
It's a different character entirely.
That's true.
Yeah, Akito's a robo player in Plus R. Okay, so I have no idea how either of these characters play neutral against themselves.
Good at Akiko should not be playing the streets right now.
Playing in the streets.
Akiko should not be fighting in the street.
I need to see the car super at least once to stay. Oh lord.
There you go, Boost. Make it so only this stage the car does infinite damage.
Can we have infinite cars? Oh, nice cross up. Akiko is top tier, right? Or am I incorrect?
Not
She's
really.
very strong.
up
but
there.
She's high tier.
She's high tier. Okay.
Yeah, but she's not top 5.
Oh, interesting.
My hot take is that Akiko Jump B is the best move in the game.
Oh no.
It's definitely like one of the best moves in the game for sure. So the thing about continuing the long and glorious trend of room normals being OP in anime games, Akiko's JB is a multi-hitting move that might get land cancelled, so just blocking it is already difficult, because it might turn into a high-low mix-up just by itself.
Oh,
If it
Lord.
hits anyone ever, it always converts into a combo. It hits into the air, she can air dash cancel it, and she has time to confirm it because it's multiple hits. It's got a gigantic hitbox that most characters cannot challenge horizontally. And
Also cancel it into Jump C
and it also
to
cancels
change the
jump
number of
C.
moves that the number of hits that it has.
Good lord.
Yeah,
So you
Yeah,
can't
it
guess
kicks
how
the
many
ground,
times
it's
you
too
need to
far
RG.
away.
Yeah.
it's
An anime broom normal.
Nice. Got the
The
just
thing
frame.
is that that's pretty much all she has going for herself.
Okay.
yeah. So she's got her it's like this one super powered move, and she's extremely reliant on it.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to disengage from it, like you kind of have to stay away from the range. Like you kind of have to be aware of what her IAD range is, like plus JB, and play around that, so that way you like aren't just instantly stomped by it. Or you have to or you can try to get above her, because she doesn't. Even though the hitbox on it is gigantic, it doesn't hit that far above her. Or if you have like a really strong dragon punch, you can try to challenge her with it.
Interesting. Okay.
Also, if she gets you into the corner, you die.
Oh yeah, because of the knife loop.
Yeah, but that's GFC not so.
Yeah, that's everybody.
Fried rice we launch?
John,
Sure,
the
fried
vacuum
rice.
pulling you out of the corner, and then you get in the fucking, I don't know, fire extinguisher shit.
Oh yeah, the fire extinguisher drains your IC gauge.
Oh, is that what
so
it
have
does?
fun with that.
Okay.
It
It
makes
drains
yeah,
IC and also, I mean, it also gets in the way.
yeah, it's hard to see what she's doing.
Yeah, you know, maybe.
And you can combine it with time slow, so that they can't press any buttons either.
Thank goodness it's not unblockable, man.
Time slow into teabagging is the strongest technique Akiko has.
You see, the ultimate technique is to do the forehead flick. I see it, and then teabag furiously.
I'm gonna be kind of sad if I don't see at least one mysterious jam.
Or one car.
You have
for
to
that
get into
matter.
FM for that, so.
Ooh, cross up.
That-
Nice. Ooh, missed the clean hit.
She's up in the sky.
Ah!
Oh, that would be nice.
Whiteland has zero silver to FM as long as he goes low enough on health.
Yeah, but he's gonna end this round unless he sandbags for it. Which he is.
You know he will.
Oh my god.
And now he could do it.
Oh, no. Unfortunate drop.
Both players could
Ah!
be able
Uh-oh.
to.
There it
Oh, eat that jam.
Nice.
Rips in peace.
is. Mysterious jam.
Rip. Peace.
しばらくお待ちください。
Oh, the jam.
One thing I wonder about is how good is Akiko's 5B, the fried rice flip, against her own JV.
I've seen it anti-air a couple times. I can't imagine it's that bad.
Seems to reach pretty high.
Yeah.
Fried rice.
Yo, awesome jam.
Oh no.
I'll check out this damage.
That's true. Hold on.
No.
It's not gonna kill her or anything, but, you know.
Yeah,
It'll just-
What?
Oh my god.
It brings her to. Brings her that low. Good lord. Wow.
Okay.
But you
so
see, the
here's
problem with
question.
that is that it's only given her the power to do it.
Do you think Whitehead
Yes.
sandbags to try to land FM again?
He's
He
trying
doesn't
to.
have
Or
to,
does
he
he
has
just
the
kill?
IC.
Okay, yeah, he just kills.
Oh,
Good.
man.
Oh no, Whiteland actually killed him.
Man.
He already did it once. He takes requests, but I don't think he does it every
Yeah.
single time.
So, how does the clean hit on that knife special work?
I think they have
It's
to
just a
be a
timing
specific amount of pixels above you.
And so it's based on height, so you just have to
And
learn
it-
the rhythm.
You can probably find it on Akiko's Wiki page. Nobody actually knows how it works.
You just
Oh,
have to
trash.
main her.
Yeah.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Ah,
No.
rip. Nice.
The thing is, there's a clean hit, and then there's a perfect hit, which does like 4,000 damage.
Oh my god.
Nobody ever hits perfect hit.
It's only on the
can
on
use
the
it
C
too.
version, right? You can get
If you
a
hit-
halfway
there's a
clean hit.
Oh wait, there it was.
Yeah,
I think it's
this is
either
the thing.
clean hit or bad hit or dull hit, I guess. But
You
then on the
say-
C version, you can get like a super clean hit.
Hmm.
There's multiple versions of the hit. It's probably normal and a good and then super clean version.
I don't believe no one hits it because, like, people hit Rumi command grab, and isn't that like
Yeah.
2 frames?
Yeah, but I don't think Akiko's DP is that tight. I think Shima hits it most of the time.
God, that slowdown's so good.
Oh, cross up.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect hit.
Oh, there it is.
Awesome.
Uh,
Alright. Akiko now on the board. Oh.
Alright.
Quick thing about juaking. He got first place in the SUD side of the tournament. The
Yeah.
Southeast South is it South? What is it again?
South America.
It's like
South-
South America.
South America basically. Okay.
Ah. So this is Fight of Champions.
The fight of the champions, yeah. So NA champion.
South America scene is decently sized.
Mhm. North America versus South America. Let's go.
Nice.
Oof.
Ooh.
Sounds so
Whoa.
awesome. Low.
Nice.
Random.
There we go.
Good idea, brew.
BIC.
Go with the knife. No. Oh, drops
Oh.
it. Is Akiko easier to combo? She looks like she has a huge
Not for me.
box.
She's
She
not one of the
falls, like,
ones that
really
people
high.
like
pretty normal,
super
I think.
complain about, but you know,
Hmm.
she's not easy, but she's not one of the ones that people super complain about.
Okay.
Yeah, she's about average. I
Depends on
think.
who you play.
Nah, I hate Akiko.
There are some very annoying things, like if you play Nayo and your 5C is sort of wrong way, then it knocks down, and then you try to do a combo but actually miss and it's punishable.
Oh, I think you deserve that for playing Mayu in the first place.
Yeah, and I mean, imagine going against your own mother.
Yeah, exactly. Nayuki, Akiko, 0-10 matchup.
I mean, it's a lore appropriate that that's a pretty bad matchup. Not like Mayu has any good matchups.
She is a bottom 3 character.
No, Nayo is actually bottom
Yeah,
one.
it's actually bottom 3.
Yeah. But unironically.
I don't think I've ever seen Nayu's reaction to the jam.
Alright, that's 3 white
Error.
red. Yeah.
Alright. With an Ara
Ara.
tap off the windscreen.
I feel like White Ledge should
Ara.
not be awarded that win because he did not end it with a car super.
That's true. There's no car supers.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
pretty sure
in the
that that should
street
be a
again.
forfeit for him.
We're fighting in the street again. You are right. Alright, Nail. It's time for Unka Mirrors.
If I don't see a barrel super during this,
Okay, give me a moment to catch up.
What a wacky matchup.
God, more unknown mirrors. Oh boy. Wasn't this like the first thing on the stream?
Yes, this was.
this is the
We're gonna get
only
repeat.
good
Yeah, that
matchup
was
we
the
have.
worst. Worst one.
Alright then, I'm good to go.
This
Kinda
was the
surprised.
first matchup and this was the worst matchup. Friendly reminder to anyone watching that Unko has shit.
So knife zoning? How do you zone Sentinel? Oh, well, I guess you have up knives.
Oh man. Oh, there we go. Got the
Yes.
gophers. Ooh.
Oh, Peaches.
That was almost awesome. Almost.
Oh,
Barrel.
not this.
Barrel.
Oh,
You walked.
rip. Nah.
Wow.
And
She
oh,
did it!
so how does the barrel work? For
It's
So
actually-
It's
level
a 50-50
one has a
as to
50
whether it hits or not. But then, if you do the level 2 or level 3 version, it does more damage the more times it fails.
What? What
Because
failure is
if level 2
success?
you roll twice, and level 3 you roll 3 times.
Uh-huh.
And so you get max damage if you do level 3, and then you whiff, hit.
Ooh,
But
Yeah.
it sucks. It's so stupid.
interesting.
It's great. It's a meme.
Yeah, the whole game is a meme.
But if you get the max damage level 3, oh, the fucking damage, dude.
I want to say it's over 5,000 for max
Oh my
damage level
God.
3.
Oof.
I want to say it's like 6,800.
6,800 damage. Super, good lord.
So is it the opponent has to guess, or you guess, or is it
No,
just
it's just
completely
random.
It's
Just
purely
completely
random.
random. It's gonna hit
Yeah.
or fail.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also the
Nothing
barrel
you do
itself
matters.
does like 2 damage.
Perfect.
Does it actually do any damage? I thought it was nothing. For the barrel itself.
Oh, I like that color. that Nail's using right now. It's the stockings.
Funny thing is, you get better mix-ups off of a failed barrel than a hit one.
That's again very hilarious.
So it's not technically bad, it's just why aren't you using your super meter on gophers, which are completely broken?
Yeah, that's the real issue.
I mean, why would you play Unknown if you weren't going for the meme?
Drop the barrels.
Yeah,
You're a barrel enthusiast.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why you would play Unknown. If you go for Gopher instead, you're just try hard.
Try hard, yeah.
You should just go play MCC2 Sentinel if you want to play that kind of character.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Dude, Sam, you don't have
Crossovers
gophers?
Disgusting. No, you have Hyper Sentinel Force, which is arguably better.
I don't know about that one. Persona 4 skill stuff.
Oh, you got the air grab thing.
You know, technically, the WHITELEN Head Pat Infinite, or the Unknown Head Pat Infinite, isn't banned.
Oh, that's guaranteed there. Throw into
Okay.
barrel.
Someone joined the tournament with a macro.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
First hit.
Oh, wow, nice underneath.
He only used level 1, so you can only get first hit.
Oh, okay. I thought he used level.
There we go.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong meter. I thought he used level 3
Oof.
or level 2. Can level 1 fail?
Yes.
There's level
Three.
3.
Alright,
and
he has
here
no
goes.
health, so any victory. He keeps getting the first hit.
Unfortunate first
Wow.
hit
This
success.
is rigged. He hasn't failed a single barrel yet.
I'm pretty sure we're playing on some like rigged distro of this game.
Oh man.
Some people are born to barrel. Remember my set with Boost last year where he didn't get it a single time? And I
Clearly
just kept rolling
one
Boost?
because
Yeah,
he
I
keeps
remember
first hit.
that.
Oh man.
Wait, what happened?
That boss on that tournament was great.
So we had a okay, so we had a hack for a
The boss
Ducky
unknown.
tournament where Fish
That
made,
was a
I think it was
mistake.
Fish who made a hack for it, so that way we could play as the boss version of Unknown, who has like all kinds of stupid moves. And it goes that I kept trying to go for barrels because I would like do like her broken dragon punch or broken projectiles into knockdown and then barrel Guru, and then I kept getting the barrel miss, and then Guru did the barrel to me and he just kept hitting it, and it was just like, yeah, this is the work of an enemy
Fixed
stand.
it.
Oh
And he
man,
didn't go for any mix-up.
that is very sad.
Also, I like how you said the boss unknown has a lot of stupid moves, as opposed to regular unknown, who is just completely balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Like, look
Legal
at that
for
defeat.
competition.
That's fair.
in multiple countries.
Jeez.
There's a flight mix-ups, you know? Other side low.
Oh god, unknown teabagging.
I feel like we should stipulate that WHITELEN needs to use all of his IC gauge to do aerial teabagging.
You can't
I
really.
just wanted to see him
do
go
that.
for the head tap.
Like, you know, just fly and then go up and down really fast. Unknown already does.
Oh no!
There you go. You got your wish.
Oh no. Next.
You.
Oh no!
There's- Brig.
Teabag. Nice.
Oh no.
Wow. There is
That super is bad.
there is no justice in this universe.
That super is really sad. Oh my god. Was he just not blocking?
You can't block it, it's unblockable.
Oh, okay.
You have to dodge it or go through it with an invincible move.
Yeah, so this is the true reason why the gophers are broken, because with the gophers, you can lock them down and then make them eat a barrel that they can't escape.
Oh no.
But with level 2 leader, you can do gopher setup, you do barrel setups that are unescapable.
Yeah, it's just too bad the barrel sucks.
We're spinning. These are serious matches, by the way.
Mobile teabags.
Hey, we paid $800 for this.
I hope y'all enjoy it.
Alright.
Oh man.
Get this character
Oh, I think
off
so. This is
my
breeding.
screen.
All right. Okay. Good games, Neil.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, did that Dragon Punch trade at the end?
Alright, you're up.
So what you're saying is that you've been busy cultivating your powers for 1.5 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
It should only be 1 year because you played in last year in anime.
Okay. Looks like we're going in now. God,
Okay,
Makoto
it's
mirror is so
Makoto mirror.
hard. How's this gonna go?
So
Hope
WHITELEN
nobody
is
has
rock.
this down mod installed. It's super annoying with Makoto.
Oh god.
I see that WHITELEN is being very on Finnish theme right now because he's rocking the salmiakki colored Makoto.
I'm catching up on Spectator and all I hear are bullets.
Yep.
Nice.
So this is why I wanted to see Makoto mirrors, is I want to see what happens when both Makoto's EX gunshot.
Nobody moves because you can't.
Oh,
Sure,
grab.
you
Just stops.
You just stopped the game. Congratulations.
Yo, let's go! Let's go! I'm gonna pour myself some Jack. In celebration.
Hey, bullet interruption.
Oh, here we go.
What? That thing hit again when it bounced? What? What is this?
Yep.
What is this character?
Yo, neutral.
Get bullet is just I want neutral now. It is now mine.
This is good. Throw. Ah, DP. Ah! Nice.
This is everything I wanted and more.
To go, gunshots. Hey.
That's random.
Wow. Wow, you ever see that? Thanks, yo!
Yep.
Mid bullet
Really?
combo!
So sick. Yo, let's go.
Nice.
Oh, wait, where's
Oh,
all
okay. Oh, okay. Oh god. When did the Fox start packing heat? Chat.
Why does Makoto have a gun is the question that will never be answered.
Well, is it... I actually don't
not-
remember the
There's
reason.
really no reason.
It's just like, oh wow, all the parries.
Just RGing smoke bomb. If you can.
Actually messes up the OP.
Alright, that's a low.
Ugu won the end of year tournament.
Oh
last year.
jeez. Oh.
Yeah, Ugu is actually like no joke. He's
Ugu
actually
is
one of the
very
best players in the Western Sea.
Yeah, Ugu is really, really good.
He just
Yeah,
hates the
but
game.
maybe not after half a
After
liter of,
drinking and not playing for a year, maybe not.
No,
Yeah,
he's just
I-
like too far past on the Balmer peak right now. So he's
I
like in
mean,
the-
I just downed half a liter of gain, how do you pronounce it?
Uh-oh, we're in the fields. Let's go.
I'm only through one drink, slow down.
Oof. Wow.
Whiteland, what are you drinking?
I mean, you can't really say.
Shh, that was the whole point.
This is,
Hold on, he's typing.
This is everything I've always wanted in EFZ. The only way this would be better, is if... I don't know why I'm not hearing it this time, but isn't, Makoto's Kano voice line on, like, JC constantly?
Kano, Kano.
It's yes. But you have to have the voice mod installed.
Bro, what the fuck was that
That's
RG?
why. Okay.
That's true. I really need to like put the voice mod in my FZ. So all I can hear
I
is Kano.
have the
Kano.
voice mod on, but I removed the jump the
Makoto jump C.
gunshot noise. Yes.
Okay, I gotta install the voice mod then, because
I
that's what I'm missing
I also
from this
removed
match is...
I jump noise so that she doesn't igu on every single jump.
Oh no, that's the best part!
No, dude, the mod that I had was like her saying Ugu every step she took.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best
You can
part.
do that though,
is-
because she has a unique footstep noise.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's like picking Jam in Guilty Gear. Half the reason you pick the character is to annoy your opponent.
I've always wanted to, or maybe I'll get to it at some point, to make a voice mod where I just put in like all of the appropriate Marvel vs. Capcom 2 character voice clips for like the different moves in it. Like when Ayu does the Scimitar, you hear Cable saying Scimitar.
Yeah, you're just gonna have the reference voice mod, so Sayuri will do Genocide Cutter, and the Geese throw will just be like...
Yeah, she'll just say too easy.
Yeah, too easy. Or stand out.
Predictable.
Yeah, exactly. That would actually be a sick voice mod. We should do that.
Okay.
The problem with
that
voice modding
killer
is that
instinct.
they have to have a unique sound effect, or else it'll be shared by a whole bunch of things.
We'll high pitch it then, you know. So it's so it's
Yeah, pitch
Well, I was
it
thinking-
down and
Yo, I was thinking about installing the Hanna-Barbera's
Oh,
sound
Hanna-
for,
for a soundtrack.
for the Vortex Gallery. I'm like,
For plus R, yeah. Here's Kano. Kano?
Noel.
You know, for the longest time, I thought she was saying "come on" when she said that,
Kano.
and it was like,
It's pretty natural.
What does Kano mean?
There
Why?
or here. Sorry, Sono would be there.
Oh, she's invincible there. Oh wait, she's even. She's 0 after that, or ooh. that
I
would be nice.
forget. Actually.
The
Did she do level 1 or level 2? Let me check.
That was pretty sick though. Parried
Sure.
bullet. mid,
Minus
combo.
9.
Okay, so he's just not quick enough. Got it.
I just got a cool grasshopper on me. I'll be right back.
Ooh,
Kano.
grasshopper.
Kano, Kano.
Picture?
Nice.
This is great. This is everything I wanted.
Throw. Bullets.
EX neutral. EX neutral.
Oof. Bad.
That's so obnoxious. If you press a button, you get hit by the bullet. If you don't press a button, you get thrown.
Let's be real, Makoto needs it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things you could say about Makoto, but I don't think EX Bullet is undeserved is one of them.
Oof. Wait, air throw. Huh. Bum, 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 bum. Oof, nice.
Nice.
Delayed overhead.
There's the DP out of Smoke Bomb and gets hit for it. This is great.
Oh,
Yeah! Now, if only they were EX.
Class if he gives you pressure. Nice. Oh. There you go. That's slow down though. Oh, another air throw.
So
Nice.
good.
Yeah,
Goose.
it's really just to mess up the inputs
Yeah.
during OK.
Yeah,
That's
perfect. I
what-
love it. Yes, this is what I paid $800 for. To see simultaneous EX Bullet and people not respect it.
Just run into each other.
Overhead again. There we go.
Hey.
Ugu up 2. Let's go.
So let's go, dude.
Ugu.
The year-long break and alcohol only powers him.
Kodo players be like that.
Oh, wow, counter DP.
This is
Beautiful.
great. every time he has to DP IC Archie the Bullet, I'm losing it. It's really good.
Nice. Oh, nice. Overhead. Let's go. Cross
Nice.
up DP.
Job.
What?
That cross up so sick.
Oh. Nice throw. You just have to respect it. That's the greatest
Yeah.
part. Ooh. Man, old games are awesome that way, man.
Yeah, it turns out, you know, projectiles not disappearing on hit, kind of a questionable design decision.
Hey, man.
Let's ask Nero from Melty Blood how he feels about it. Or Siroa.
Hey, man, they nerfed you
I
silly, man.
think- I
Jeez.
think it's cool.
Sorry, let's ask Maids from TL, and then Kohaku and Hisui from TL how they feel about it.
Oh well, assists don't care. That's all I gotta say.
Kodo needs it.
She honestly does. Can you imagine?
She actually does, though, yeah.
Bullet went away on hit.
Oh man.
That would be
Yeah.
such a sad character.
Yeah, but they took it away from Predator. Just sad.
HQT Predator, but bullets stay out when
No,
you get
no,
hit.
no.
That
On
cross
release,
up swing.
Predator, the smart disc didn't go away.
Oh
So you
no.
just throw it out. You know, VGs.
Oh, mashing. Dun 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 dun.
Wait, do Misaki's Repukins go away on hit?
Yes.
That's kind of sad.
Or like the Ultimate VG's Hunter Predator on release. The trap didn't go away on hit. It's a fucking low and it sits there.
Oh
It's
man.
like, you can't do anything. Oh man.
See, this was the actual genius of Netherrealms. They realized that the zoner that America liked playing the most was Cable, so they made all of the zoners Cable.
There's like infinite, like in Injustice 2, there's like every character is Cable.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Projectiles across the screen instantly.
There we go.
Would you say Superman is the world's most successful recreation of Cable? Superman. Oh shit.
Oh my god, the game is like dying.
Oh, interrupted.
RG has a lot of stop.
I mean, it is super legit. Like,
It's not. It's gonna kill. No, no.
No.
And oh no.
It's a BI.
have your tip damage mess up their Oki setup.
Bullet.
Dodgeball.
Dodging each one, man.
Oh no.
What?
Let's go!
Oh man. There he goes.
I
Actually,
can't believe that this match became so real.
Dude, this match is great. This is what I paid. Oh yes,
Oh, but
it's on a stage.
You
where
can't see the bullets too
ball.
well. Oh no.
Oh lord.
Air throw. Nice.
Should have requested that they go to the school rooftop at sunset.
Oh my gosh, that'd be some suffering.
it's the worst.
I should have
It's
requested
like the worst
it.
stage.
I forgot.
Well, man.
Dude, that stage is so great. If I played Makoto, I would take every single person I ever played to that stage. And you'd have to RPS me to not
Oh
to
my
get me to not take that
God. You
stage.
can't see the bullet. Oh my gosh.
I would literally say at tournament time, hey, let me pick stage. If you said no, I'm like, I'll RPS you for stage.
Wow.
I
Oh,
would
man.
hell do that.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you wonder why communities die.
Okay.
Look, she needs it.
It's true, she is low tier.
Ouch.
Escape every time. Can't believe Dobster wouldn't want to play me.
Oh wow. The bullet though.
Okay, so really, here's what you gotta do. You need to plant a smoke bomb on them and as Oki, and then when they're RGing the entire smoke bomb, rather than running like any mix-up, you just teabag. Except the teabag's now in slow
teabag
motion because of all the
super slow.
RGs.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Walking backwards out of a throw.
Overhead.
Classic.
There you go. Yay!
No. Double EX.
I like my neutral. Thank you.
EX neutral. EX neutral. EX neutral.
No, I'm in charge of neutral. No, me.
Oh no.
Ah. Yo, let's go.
Oh,
that
man.
was great. That was
Whiteland.
fantastic.
3-2.
Whiteland downloaded
Whiteland. Let's
me
go.
while I was
That
playing.
was well
Oh, no.
worth $800.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
That was so much fun. Thank you so much, New.
You're the best,
That was-
Goo.
That was fantastic.
Dob. By love, I mean I fucking hated it.
All right, RaveSage, you're up.
Okay, RaveSage. While that's happening, anything about RaveSage that would be good to know? Okay, I think it's good. Alright, ready? Checking. Oh, Misaki. Okay.
Oh, Misaki mirrors, yes.
This is actually not a completely degenerate matchup.
Really?
It's one of
I
the more
feel-
fun.
I don't know how Misaki fights Misaki.
I mean, the same as she fights everything else.
Yeah, Misaki is a
You press-
pretty normal
Press
and
2B, fling yourself, and then throw Rafukins.
she's a
Yeah.
fair and honest character, I think.
She's one of the more fair characters. She's just very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and she just has a lot of damage output.
I feel like she's only fair
pretty-
until you downburst.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not all that amazing. She just has a lot of damage output.
Okay. That's
She's
And
one
she has
of-
a lot of plus
One of the more fair characters. That doesn't mean she's perfectly balanced or anything.
Yeah,
well, yeah, it's EFZ, you know.
yeah.
Every character has BS in this game.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kaori is perfectly honest. She only
She's
has an
more honest than
unblockable
most.
post. She only has an unblockable post flash super.
I mean, when you think about it, Kanna is completely honest when you play against Kanna.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, dropped it.
So, as I said, I only think Misaki is fair until you downburst, at which point she is no longer fair for like the next 60 frames. The FC footsies are very honest, it's just the rest of the game that isn't dobster.
Oh, OTG.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, 5.1k.
Lots of damage on this character.
I really do love Misaki's goofy ass idol.
The counter.
I don't know why she's blind means she has to wave her arms around randomly.
Is that the story lore?
Yeah, she is blind.
That's why her moves are huge. She just kind of
Why?
swings around.
Why her eyes are different than everybody else's.
Well, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
They're only marginally more glazed than everyone else's.
Marginally more.
Yeah, it's only 1 or 2 pixel difference.
Wow, that's
You can
terrible.
only do so much. With a 320 by 240 game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Small indie team, 320 by 240.
Streaming at 1080p.
This game actually looks fantastic for being how old it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, the sprites in the game are legitimately very impressive.
Jeez, 5.5. Holy shit.
Whoa!
I mean, when you compare this game to the games that came around the same time, like Deus Ex or something like that, then it doesn't look as fantastic anymore.
Yeah.
Deus
Comparing it
Ex.
to early 3D is just like, yeah.
Yeah, Deus Ex is older than this game, I think.
Compared to
Did this
this game
game
to
come out
current,
around the
current.
same time as Melty Blood?
I don't
The
know.
original?
Yeah, it was within 1 year of Melty Blood's first release.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this was like when people were looking at Third Strike and they're like, I want to make my game as pretty as that, sprite based.
I think this was 2001 for
Yeah,
the
the
first release.
first full release of it was 2001.
Yeah.
2B neutral.
Da, 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 da.
Man,
Nice.
imagine
Whee.
the Slayer 2D.
Yeah?
Oh, counter.
Imagine
Oh,
Slayer
whiffed.
2D being special cancelable.
You saw Doppel, Mech. You have special cancelable Mappa Hunch.
Why's she still going?
It's the command grab super. It just does that.
See, if this was JoJo's, Misaki would have gotten up and then instantly died.
Oof.
Nice bait.
Rapukin. Sorry. Ooh, cross up. Ah, cornered himself. Okay.
Rafukin, I see Rafukin. Nice.
Neutral.
That's hella neutral, man. What the heck? Oh, okay. The most amazing
Neutral.
neutral. It had to come at some point, right?
There's
Plates.
plates.
Oh no, it fell into it.
Oh,
Oh. Valiant
That was
effort.
the same.
he was trying to
Tried.
multi-RG and missed one.
That would've been sick.
Alright.
Well played, RaveSage.
GG's, RaveSage.
Okay, so that's
Alright,
3-0.
Morphman, the other match I have been waiting for.
Wow, this is gonna be great.
Rumi mirrors.
Morphman.
I hope Morph is actually gonna play Rumi and not
Oh
disappoint us.
yeah, no, he has to. He signed up as Rumi.
Ah, good.
The only
Well-
other option is Dobster if you want to play cello mirrors.
Cello. Oh no. So Dobster goes in.
I'll do one Kanna game. And then switch to cello, right?
Oh lord.
Oh.
What's happening?
Morphman is asking for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
think
I
30
can
minutes is fine.
probably give him that.
Oh,
I'll just
man.
move him to the end.
We should have
Yeah.
one on the cloud on the cloud stage.
Morphman is like, let me
God.
see Whiteland in Age of Empires 2D.
Good lord. She's all wing. What the heck?
Yeah, so Kanna is the banned boss character for very apparent reasons.
Oh lord.
I mean, it is a mirror match stream, so
It
if
is.
Morphman is playing AoE 2, then that means Whiteland also has to play AoE 2.
Oh no.
You got
I was
Her
gonna say,
teabag
if we
is too
really need
great.
to- if we really need to stall for time, I will mirror match Whiteland in AACC.
I would actually like to see Whiteland versus Morphman AoE 2 game.
It's like Whiteland doesn't have the DLC civilizations. Can't mirror match.
God lord. She takes up so much space. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Very good character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kanna is a character that exists in the video game.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is like those wings probably took as long to animate as the dress herself.
All I'm thinking about is that if one of the players does the FM, then the streamer gets banned.
That's right. That's right. No one FM on
Well,
Kanna.
now Whiteland's gonna go for it.
Oh man, is it gonna crash my game? Oh lord.
No.
It's just uncensored, very flat girl nipples.
No one has ever been banned for it, but you know.
Oh man, is this
Yeah.
is this an R18 stream now? Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta set to mature.
It's all about
Actually, do not.
Cyblade has 2 strikes from that. He was playing hentai games while putting on mature.
Oh man.
So he's got two strikes.
Oh lord.
Sideblade.
Man, I want to save my R18 streams when I stream Sayana Uta. Okay, thank you.
Now when you stream Tsukihime remake?
I want to do that.
No, he
blocked
Oh
us.
no!
no.
Sprite,
They're
rip.
getting bad.
Sorry, it's an R18 stream now. I think it's not bad, whatever.
No, that wasn't.
Oh shit.
Good lord.
Oh, censor.
Yo, owned. I didn't know there was a second hit.
Oh man. Man, when I post it on YouTube, I should like just put like censor bars on there or something. Like, oh no. Okay, so Dobster up 1. Okay.
Yes, Dobster is up 1.
Let's
Back
go.
to playing a reasonably normal match. Oh, that was
DP.
that was the most unfortunate
Oh, that was
played
unlucky.
super I've ever seen in my life.
It was like so epic too. Man, I now need to find the caution, like the caution bar, you know.
I think the last time on stream they used the Neo long range FM thing where she holds
Yeah.
out the window
Yep.
card.
Got you, homie.
Yeah, there it is.
What the heck?
Oh,
it's wrong! Damn!
Level 3 down first.
You only curtsy.
yeah, her teabag is great.
It's a very graceful teabag.
Ooh, BIC.
Ow.
Oh, you dropped
4.0, no meter.
Oh, that'd BIC. Well,
Okay, never mind. That's a more unfortunate plate super.
Oh man. Nice.
These plate supers are just not working out.
All right, one for WHITELEN. Oh man, on the Discord, I got a pretty good censorship thing. Nice. I might just use that honestly.
Yeah, that's what you should use on all EF5 streams.
Yeah.
okay, he teched twice.
Nice. I just realized she has a better boot animation than SF5 Ryu.
Down burst, plus frames. Owned.
Ooh, what? Poke one? Oh, there we go.
Combo.
That's it, right? Yeah. Good lord, 5.1k.
And plus frames. Oh, I actually don't mind getting hit there,
Oh,
honestly.
R5 close back. That still worked. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. 4.6. I really like the hit stunt, like the hits sounds in this game. Has a nice rhythm to it.
Always Shima's post. DFZ is a rhythm game.
But that
Ouch.
apply to all fighting games.
Ugh, down burst just barely out of
She
range.
throws him,
but
okay.
You still can't do anything because it's freaking huge.
You get hit by
Crazy
that.
thing is, level 3 stays on screen for longer than it appears. So people try to punish it and it just hits them still.
So even when the wind's gone, yeah, there's just still a lingering hitbox.
Yeah, while it's disappearing, there's still a hitbox.
Oh lord. Oh wow, throw.
I think that's only level 3 though.
That's still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I've got something strange going on where if I run the Japanese palette editor, it sees a different set of palettes for one character than the English palette editor being run out of the same folder.
Aww.
So I don't know what's going on.
Reset.
Also, I'm not sure if he's using the correct revival line or not. He's just super whack.
Character's so cool.
Oof, got him low. Is this? Yeah, it's game. Throw.
Nice fling. Still gets hit.
Ooh, BIC.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Super.
4.7, Lord.
Oh, dead. Yeah.
Oops, okay.
Dash 5D through the Rekka. Or
The
through the
hitbox on
Rubik.
those are really weird.
Is it like delayed?
Oh wow. That lasted
It's
a
hard to
while.
explain, it's weird.
Okay.
Also really low to the ground.
Okay, so it's not as big as it looks. Yeah. Oof, okay. Ooh, nice catch. There we go.
Nice. Ties it up. 2-2.
Yep.
Oof, Dobster has taken the third place in this Kumite opponents. He's tied with me, except if he wins then he is the third and I will be the fourth. I will be very sad if Dobster wins this match.
You might have to drown your sorrows in alcohol.
I know, but all the liquor stores are closed at this hour in Finland.
Well, that's genuine tragedy then.
Yeah, that is actually
I know.
sad.
What time is it?
I mean-
What time is it in Finland right now?
11:30 p.m.
11:30. Okay.
Oh wow, they close early.
In Finland, the liquor store has to close on Saturday on 6 p.m.
Damn, that's early.
Yeah, that's because of the state monopoly on liquor stores. There's still bars and stuff like that that's open, but
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was
go-
gonna be my
I'm
next
not gonna-
question. Are the bars still open?
Yeah, they are, but I'm not gonna go waste my money in the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
See, what you
Yeah,
should
I mean,
do.
Let's go.
What,
I mean, just think about it. If you went to the bar, you have to play EXZ on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I was
that's
gonna
why
say,
I-
like, why aren't you at
I
the
know.
bar right now?
Yeah,
Playing
because,
EFZ at the bar, that'd be awesome.
Because at the bar they only have Wi-Fi.
Unfortunate.
Oh well. As long as it's on the
Nice
main,
round.
as long as it's on the main screen, next to the football screen or something.
Yeah.
We need PC bongs, PC bangs here with serving alcohol.
Imagine
Yeah,
bars with the EFZ in the background as a tournament.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty good.
That'd be amazing. Hey man,
I'm always
go ahead.
I'm always amazed that there's any team sports in Finland because from what Uku tells me, people live like 100 miles apart from each other. So like, just getting one team together would be a major logistical challenge.
Well, not only that, it's like no one on the team. From what I remember reading about Finland, it's also no one on the team wants to be within like 20 feet of another human being.
Oh, it's that type of deal, huh? Dang.
Yeah, when I imagine that when Ugu like heard about there's like mandatory 6-foot social distancing in America, he'd be like, oh, disgusting, being within 6 feet of another human being.
That
Yeah,
was.
pretty much, yeah.
Wasn't there the joke of like the
It was
government
like
says we
a-
have to be 6 feet apart? Why do we have to be so close?
Yeah, it's just business as usual.
Alright then. 2-3. 2-3 Dobster. Good games.
Oh no, Dobster takes the third place
Oh,
right now.
Dobster!
No.
Okay.
Alright then. Who's going next right now?
Boost,
I'll go next.
Are you
I'll
good?
go next. I've got my
Alright.
EFC sorted out now.
All right, we got Mayu mirrors.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
So we got
This
BoostGauge
is
going up.
the other matchup I was hoping
Oh,
to
God,
see.
Mayu
because
mirrors, oh lord.
Mayu mirrors sounds miserable for everyone involved.
Up.
I'm not thoroughly convinced that WHITELEN has a Shiori.
I mean,
Alright.
if you think your mirror matchup is annoying, that just means you're playing an annoying character.
Oh man, Shiori is gonna be interesting. Ice
Yeah,
beam!
she's Iceman.
Ice beam! I haven't seen that move. There you go. Ice beam! See, that's another sound we have to put
Green
into the
beam.
game. Oh wait, she's Iceman and Dizzy. Oh
Yeah.
Oh right.
no. Uh-huh.
Text out of that.
Dizzy cheated on Kai and had an Iceman with her. And they made it Shiori.
Oh no.
Press the button. Why did I press the button? That was a throw.
That's so cool. Oh, wake up DP.
Yeah, here you go, Mech. Here's your VSAV ice Sprite.
Oh no.
Okay, DevlJoe, it's time to use FM.
Ooh, that was
yeah,
killed.
let's go!
Nice. Let's do it.
Go.
No, that's not an FM.
Yeah, but you got the round.
FM is like impossible to set up and hit.
Yeah, but who cares?
It's just good for chip damage.
Yeah, but who cares?
Jeez. Forgot how much hit hits that is. Blech. Words.
You're still a fucking snowman. Yo.
Just hit the button. Whoops,
Oh.
that was a mistake.
Oh, poor snow guy.
Yo, let's go.
Wait,
They
so
should've done even
someone
better.
interrupts a snow guy outside of hitting it.
Hitting Shiori.
Hitting Shiori? Okay.
Yeah.
They learned from Dizzy.
Missed the dash input.
Okay, Shiori doesn't need the dash.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Why did you tech that? That was the most obvious thing.
Oof, still alive. Oh, there we go.
Yo,
Right, that's better than I
Let's
expected
go.
to go.
let's go.
Can't believe how bad WHITELEN is with Syorin.
That's a very Mario looking sprite.
America.
Oh, is that it?
I also edited the ice textures so they're red and blue instead of just blue. Ouch. We were way too high on proration for that.
Oof, wow.
Next you need to edit Shiori's super to throw hamburgers instead of ice cream.
That'd be great.
Why doesn't Mayu
Yeah, of
have
course.
a burger super?
This game sucks.
We all know that.
Clearly doesn't respect the lore. Oh.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that super or that move.
We have Morphman available now.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So.
Super obnoxious. Shiori's really good at just stopping Shiori from attacking.
There we go. DP.
Oh, damn it.
Hold up.
Nice.
And then you can stop Shiori from stopping you from attacking.
I love how that DP animation like still stuck around even after it's gone.
I wish it would still keep hitting after it's gone.
That would be
After
godlike.
that.
That would be
Oh,
That'd
that
be great.
converted really. Oh my god.
God, if that did still hit afterward, man, that'd be freaking insane.
Be like plus 120 or something.
Lord.
You could have just beamed there. Whatever.
Oh shit, I'm no one joining my host.
Oh.
There you go.
There's no way that can. I'll kick.
Oh, minus.
Yeah, this matchup is something, alright.
Theory was a mistake.
Shiori's great. This is great. This whole tournament is great. Yo, level 2 ice cream.
Wow,
Yo,
6.6, damn.
6.6.
That's crazy.
Oh
That was
no,
level
it's
3.
just punish.
I mean, you guys paid a lot to make this event happen, so it better be great.
I'll be sure to bring this up on YouTube, like I guess like ASAP after this, so the whole world can see
Yeah.
all the
So
characters.
really, just Morph needs to put $800 like up fairly frequently, and then join his hosts.
Yeah.
Easy solution to an easy problem.
Yeah, imagine if you could just get $800 for joining a host.
Yeah, there we go. The next Vortex Gallery donation incentive we'll have
Damn it.
is whoever gets the highest donation total will have a policy where if you see them post, you have to join for however many months.
Oh man.
I don't remember if I played Morph yet this year. We just play once a year.
Unfortunately, you're not gonna get to play Morph because he's gonna play WHITELEN.
But I should have just played it.
Nice.
Okay, too far away.
You know, Let's go.
Ooh.
What is this? What is the shield?
Blocks projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
She just has that.
It negates Shiori.
Yeah.
Why? Why did Shiori just have that?
So she needs it.
I mean,
Not
sort of.
No,
Man, that
not
must.
really.
How is that not like constantly used in the mirror?
It's
It
lame.
probably should be, but it's very lame to use.
Because it's not
It's-
Bushido.
It's not Bushido?
There's no reason not to use it. It's just lame.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you have an anti-projectile shield, yeah, just slap that shit on all the time.
I don't even think Shiori runs fast enough to be able to stop Shiori from shielding up at full screen.
Could you like ice speed it?
No.
If you react too slowly, no, the shield will be up and it'll stop the ice beam.
Oh my god.
How many
dude,
hits
that's
does it
perfect.
stop? How many hits does it stop though?
It
Still
stops
runs out.
That's a timer.
all hits for its duration, but it goes
Yeah,
at it,
look at this!
yeah,
hell
there's like
yeah.
a tick rate at which the shield refreshes. So if you can hit it fast enough, with enough simultaneous hitboxes, then it will not refresh fast enough, and a hit can sneak through.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Really just ding two hits at the same time.
Yeah, so it's kind of like if you have Nayu shoot through the Carol laser, then it can sneak through the shield. I think.
Ooh, reset.
Kuro laser too strong.
That wasn't a real setup. I don't know why I did it.
America.
Because you're a genius, that's why.
American resets, yeah.
American resets versus Whiteland air teching. You need to play the meta, you know?
Nice.
I thought the Whiteland taking was the American reset.
Yeah.
No, it did. Can't believe Whiteland is getting bullied by DevlJoe.
Well, DevlJoe, as you know, is a top 8 finisher at
He is?
Anime Evo.
At enemy. Yeah, I did. I didn't play at Vortex Gallery.
See, I'm very particular about my words.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember my finishing at Anime I didn't play at Vortex Gallery either, but I played at Anime.
Wow, the first successful punish of the DP.
I'm disappointed that I haven't seen any FM.
I feel like he's gonna
Well-
go for it.
Once the snowball
Yeah,
got
but-
taken out, no one has the heart to do the FM anymore.
Yeah, it's very difficult to use it at all.
Oh, I
Got him!
Got him!
Dash didn't go far.
Wow. That's a lingering hitbox.
Does like that does like 3,000 chip damage on its own,
Really?
even if
Yeah,
you block
that-
it.
Yeah, the chip damage is amazing.
That's wild.
Oh, did you block the FM?
No, he got hit by it.
Nice.
Damn it.
Darn.
I called teching, but he was way too far.
Can't believe how long this set is taking.
It's taking a bit.
I told you. He's so good at stuffing her own approaches.
Yeah, or in other words, Syorin was a mistake. And even if Whiteland wins this, it's gonna be the end of the set.
Right. White lead wins, we have another 3 games. We have another game.
I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I'm having
I
fun.
think it's cool.
This is why I made the event, for suffering.
We're suffering. Oh
God.
boy. Oh
Rip.
wow. Dang.
All right, we're going to game
I
5.
think
Going
Yeah.
the distance, boys. We got this.
I was so close.
Oh man.
If you look at the possible
This is still much better
this
than I
is-
expected to do anyway, so whatever.
This is gonna be the last game of this set, so no matter
Yeah.
who wins, this set is gonna end. So
No matter who wins, you're saying WHITELEN wins.
ah,
No, DevlJoe
debatable.
wins because he gets to stop playing. WHITELEN still has
Yeah.
to fight a bunch more people.
I'm having
yeah,
fun.
that's a good.
I don't know. I think the way DevlJoe plays is pretty good compared to the other Shiori main player who I think it was Dollar.
Oh,
Talk
Ruben
about
has.
Hoff.
Oh yeah, there's also Noodle.
Dollar plays Makoto.
Okay, maybe I think
Oof. DP.
Ah.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Nice.
That JC is so strong.
Hey,
Oh,
go
no,
little
the
man.
fish.
First 265? Is that a thing? Oh lord.
Yeah,
Yeah, the WHITELEN versus Dobster.
That's wild.
that's what
65 was
inspired
pretty good.
the Guru First to Death.
First to
Oh
death.
no! No!
That was the First to Death.
That was the wrong button.
Oh,
my
man.
god. I choked so bad twice now. Alright, whatever.
Clops.
Up I was.
WHITELEN seems to be winning this set.
I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Wow.
I'm sure we'll still be there. Still be here. Oh,
Imagine leaving during the culmination of this set.
Definitely gonna make some coffee after this for sure.
Wow. I mean, the next set is gonna be Morphman versus WHITELEN, I believe. You
that'll
really
be
don't.
pretty good.
You really don't want to miss it.
Yeah. Unironically, you don't want to miss that. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Heated up lunch before starting stream.
Just throw the lunch into the microwave.
God, 5.1k.
DevlJoe is fighting for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, the throw!
Oh, there we go. Last game. Let's
Yeah.
go.
This is the last round.
Still only going the distance, man. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
DevlJoe with the heart of a champion.
Up, we got the shield
Yeah.
up. Hey.
I wish DevlJoe would play more.
Also, I unironically agree.
Okay. The trades. Oof. Snipe. Nice.
Oh,
Oof,
WHITELEN
1.3,
taking
not
some
bad.
damage. Less than half HP left for WHITELEN,
Ooh.
Oh no! Okay.
but he has all the
I knew it was gonna happen at some point.
ah.
Oh, oh, oh.
WHITELEN still has all the resources to come back.
Wait, that's not a real thing.
Like FM.
Oh, the confirm.
Yeah,
Is this
yeah,
it?
yeah, that's...
Oh, no, it's not. Ah,
No.
why'd I say something? There you go. Yeah, DevlJoe takes it.
Nice!
Stuff.
DevlJoe takes
Damn,
it.
RaveSage is so good.
Well played.
Easy.
That set took 20 minutes.
What's it? Wow.
God damn it. DevlJoe pushes me to the 5th place.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Caffeine.
Caffeine is definitely a booster.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's pretty
drink
good.
caffeine like ever, but I had some today.
Okay, Morph is
So I
up.
have no tolerance, and it
Got it.
actually improves my performance.
Hmm.
That's what caffeine do, thankfully. Good stuff.
That I get to use it, it actually does
Dude,
something.
I am super excited for Ruby Mirrors. Let's do it. This is one of my... This is definitely one of the highlights of my day.
It's going to be much lamer than it will look like.
I don't know, this and Makoto mirrors, and Mayu mirrors.
Oh, Ruby, okay.
Okay. Let's all look forward to perfect home runs.
But you're supposed to DP there, WHITELEN. Can't let you keep the Shinai.
So for those who don't know, Rumi is a character with a lot of armor and kind of questionable moves. So Rumi has a really hard time fighting Rumi because you armor through a lot of stuff and your moves aren't really great for fighting Rumi.
What do you mean? She has the most armor breakers
They're
of
also
any
big
character,
gorilla
so-
damage.
So far it looks like
So do
Morph is doing a pretty
Big
good job.
gorilla damage.
I mean, of course, WHITELEN has no idea how to Rumi. Ah, shit. See? I still have no idea why he
Okay.
never does that. I've seen to Quake.
Come on guys, admit this is what you paid $800 for.
This is fantastic. I have zero complaints. I'm having a great time watching this.
I mean, I'm just jumping
Real
a
question,
lot
though.
here, something that I never do in regular matches, just because it works so well on Rumi. Nope.
The real question is,
Uh,
Morph, did you win in AoE too?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Nice.
that's good. Mech was speculating you might not have the DLC civs and just get owned. I don't know, what were you saying, Ask? Are you
Saying
getting
that you can't mirror match if you don't have DLC sims.
Yeah, Morph. Which civilization were you playing?
What?
Which
I kinda
civilization
concentrated
were you
myself.
playing in the AoE 2?
Or messing with you?
Random select, of course.
Wow.
Not like I can play anyone, so it doesn't matter who I pick.
Wow.
Oh. God, that command grab! Yo, 4.7, let's go.
Nice try, WHITELEN, nice try. As we see, nobody here doing any... No, how much did not grab. We're supposed to grab the WHITELEN. What kind of Rumi are you? Yes,
Huh?
just like that.
Shinai, buddy. Yeah, you can do that.
Ah, I thought I had more ammo. Dang, I could die here. It sucked.
Yeah, that worked.
Aw, he reacted. But at least I should end it. Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Oh, but
Ah,
Wait, I thought I was the one who won round one. Oh, shit.
yeah.
Aw. Why did she not pick it
Camera
up?
always gets super weird after Punch Super. I don't know what it is. And it follows Rumi for way longer than it should.
It's EFC programming, ask Tasopro.
See, it looks super normal. What? Why could
Look,
he
I
dash
see-
after the hit?
I see the DP and then DP anyway.
Yeah.
Nice try.
I'll never see it coming.
Oh, now he had the chance to grab it. He blew it. Oh shit, that's could have killed me.
Dead.
My only regret is that I will only get a first to 3 of this.
But are you telling me I should now actually lose so we get more? Or is it just for games? It doesn't matter.
I have no idea.
I really like
Hey,
that.
what
What I
was
should have said is if you play
Ah.
Rumi mirrors, you have to play a first to 5 because the damage is too high.
Compared to the last
Yeah,
match,
you
this
see
is
the high
happening way
damage
too
like
quickly.
1,300.
Exactly.
Or the 700 damage. Yeah.
Like 700 off command grab, dude.
Or 1,000, yeah. The incredible high damage here we see.
What are you gonna do to come back from this?
This actually fucking up everything.
And you...
But am I looking at the wrong pages? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I
The number
was
of people who have
already
done that so
surprised,
far
like,
this
why
stream.
were my ICs not working?
I'm just gonna remark on the fact that Morph has won 2 games now, looking at the wrong gauges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you
Pretty
play
good.
Rumi.
Don't need to pay
There's a
attention
certain
to
level of ignorance that's required.
the good old 2B anti-air. You see how good it works.
Look, it only did 1,000 damage, who cares?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
apparently you should just 5C it a year.
Oof. I hope we can all appreciate how Morphman took a break from playing Age of Empires just to entertain us with this set.
Wait, is
I
he
do
being
appreciate
there now
it.
also losing his Shinai? Okay, that's actually really considerable. Man, you can stand here all day. How does it feel, huh? How does it feel when you always do it?
I think he's committed to playing Shinai-less.
Yeah.
He's forced
well,
to be committed.
2 players can play
This
that
is a
game,
true
man.
mirror match.
Wow,
Yeah.
no, this is high level.
Yo, it's Doppel mirrors, let's go.
I feel like in order to make it a true mirror match, you know, we need to have both players committed to no Shinai Rumi. I'm deeply disappointed that WHITELEN passed the knowledge check on that super.
Why could he even
It's like
block
first
after
time
this?
playing against
Did
Rumi.
anyone
things.
else just see the command grabs with through each other?
Yeah, they do that.
That was... Ooh, that was something.
Like the most
And
honest
Morphman
shot
is
you can have in the game.
Double
Like, he
Shinai-less
can't get-
Rumi.
It can't get any more honest. No bullshits anywhere.
What about Zero Jam Nayu?
Yeah, she still has all the specials.
Okay.
That
I
matchup
mean,
kind of sucks.
Zero.
Eurojam
doesn't-
Nayu does not have all the specials though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but doesn't she have a 10k combo?
Oh my god, I don't...
Yeah, kind
This is great. Stop. It's Doppel mirrors.
Yeah,
of. Add
except
Doppel.
without double.
Was actually unjumpable.
Oh, that damage though.
Surprised it was.
Yo, 4.2 Shinai-less? Let's go.
I mean, it was level 3 super. It would be sad if it didn't deal that much damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Uh,
Very close.
Uh-oh, picked
oh,
up the
you grabbed
weapon.
Shinai.
That was
Valid.
accidental. That was
What are you
muscle
doing?
memory. No.
Just
Go.
throw it away. Oh
That's
no.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay.
He was going for bunt and he messed it up.
I had
Should've
to
gotten
play
bunt.
the spare, so I tossed it.
Yeah, Morphman bring the real, the real athletic spirit.
That
with
was good.
not finishing with the Shinai. Very good, Morphman.
Alright.
Very Bushido.
Very
Oh,
Bushido.
that was-
Very
More fun than I
Bushido.
expected.
That was fantastic.
I would have been fine with it if he had ended with unblockable bunt.
I would
Nah,
have.
that would be too poor for the stream.
Yeah,
I have a reputation to upkeep after all.
Yeah, that's
It
two
would be
BGs
very-
or more.
yeah, it's terrible sportsmanship to use and
I would have done it
unpluggable.
against Guru without batting an eye, of course.
Goodness. All right, who do we got next?
I was gonna say, don't. If I have to fill for Deuce because he's not back by the time we hit him, I might have to fight WHITELEN in Melty.
Okay, Scott up.
Oh no, this is the worst
Oh
matchup
boy.
in the
Oh
game.
no, Mayu mirrors. Oh god.
Appreciate Boost making his pallets.
I just realized it's also the cloud stage.
This is the best stage.
Nail
I
win,
still have the
redeem it,
reservation.
hydrate.
Is there any way to like fucking, if you're modding it, can you get it to like not zoom weirdly?
Okay, everyone, please remember to hydrate. It must be redeemed on Twitch.
Also, since it's October, people should use the red version of the stage again.
Oh yeah,
I actually never uninstalled it.
me neither.
It just looks better than the default one.
I know.
GM22 gang.
What, that cross up? What?
Yes, it did. That's Mayu versus Mayu.
What the heck?
I mean, Morph, I still have all of Halloween 2020 installation on my system as my main EFC installation.
Nice. God. Mayu mirrors, the screen just moves so much. My goodness. Oh, Tiger need the dive kick. Nice.
Normal for the nurse and then
Oh, no.
just beast.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
I respect WHITELEN for going for it again.
Can't tell if he teched
Okay.
into that or if it was just the ending.
What players have resources for FM?
What's the anim for Mayu's FM again?
It's like jump forward grab.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
there we
go. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a grab. Sorry.
it's a very difficult input. as
There you
well.
go.
Yep. Pot Buster.
No, that's normal.
Nice.
Super.
Yeah.
Final atomic buster.
Look at the same stage again.
Oh god. Damn you, random.
Imagine not having the red version of this stage.
Got him. Oof, nice.
That's pretty good damage.
4.2. Oof. Oh gosh.
This is what I wanted. Just Mayu flying all over the screen.
Got him. Let's go.
That crossed up, I guess.
Oh.
So did that, I guess.
Oh, they blocked this time. There you go. Oh, Valiant GP. Oh, gosh, that's right. You can delay that. I forgot about that. Nice catch.
Oh, this needs an FM, but you know it.
I know.
These are true
What is
footsies.
happening?
Oh, he blew his chance.
There we go.
Oh no.
That's it.
Breaking.
But there was no FM.
Oh wow, that one.
I'm surprised I'm not seeing a lot more EX Blanca Ball, but I guess Mayu never stays on the ground long enough to Blanca Ball her.
She's like been trying to chase herself for the whole match.
Now you saw
That
why
didn't
she
cross
used
up.
the cursed.
There you go. Okay.
Well, he called something that didn't happen.
You should have done it right after he blocks your TP. That would have been better.
I'm disappointed that wasn't an FM punish.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, me too.
Catch my UFM. Yay, we're grounded now. Maybe we'll actually be more grounded. Oh god.
Let him go.
Let him go. Intense match. God damn it.
PM.
Hey.
Mayu's such a fun character. This character's such an adorable gremlin.
Stupid animal.
Yeah, exactly.
TK dive kicks. Let's go. There you go. What? There we go.
Almost
Felicia there
thought
as
for
well.
a second that crossed up during the middle of the combo.
Man. All right. Game point for Whiteland. Oh boy.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were both gonna just run into the corner. I don't know why. Looked like it.
Okay.
Alright.
This is so good.
Got him.
Hell yeah.
Didn't know they made fighting games of grasshoppers.
Oh my
Grasshopper
God.
fighting game. Let's go.
Boing.
Oh my
This is what
god.
Kumite- This is what Kumite
Boing.
wanted.
These are the true air footsies, you know.
This is so good.
Oh, trade. Ooh, cross up.
Oh.
Nothing. Ooh,
Oh,
block.
I
block.
definitely didn't block that.
Block that.
Egg. These are too high level, man. Oh. Oh wow,
Mayu
triple
really
TP.
fall out of Mayu's 2AA just because of real back.
Oh, the drop.
Did I see that happen earlier? That's so bad.
It's okay, her 2A has no recovery anyway.
Yeah.
Even when you whip it.
That crossed up for no reason. Alright.
Bot player with
Dude, this is so
FM.
good. This is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Can either player
Oh, he's
do
in. He's
FM.
in. Oh.
Oh, you almost got it.
Let's not perimeter to FM.
He's gonna
Holder.
wake up that. I can feel it coming.
Oh, into the skies. Oh.
He tried. He
No.
tried.
That
I
makes
know
all
what
the
it was.
difference.
He tried.
And Boost will do the FM as a punish.
He
Strike.
tried.
Yeah, but it's the same.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think it's just
I'll
white
leave that
legs
He's just
walking
waiting
until
for it.
it's up.
BM.
There you go.
There you go.
Yay. See ya.
Goodbye, other gremlin.
Oh man. Now establishing dominance.
Okay. BIC. And he don't.
Ooh, DP.
Who needs to face their enemy to do damage, right?
Yo, nice route.
Ooh, got him. Yikes. Nice punish.
Does that kill?
This might be it.
I think he's.
Not that I don't.
There
Close. Oh, okay, it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll do
it
it.
kills.
you go.
Oh,
That did it.
GG.
GG's boost.
How long have you guys been going for?
Started
3 hours.
at.
Yeah. Started at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
at. It's probably at the 3-hour mark right now. So it's 2:13.
Yeah, we started at the usual event time.
If you want to join
bad.
Lane, I will let you join. There is no limit to who
Yeah.
can or cannot join.
I've been adding to the list of people like as we go. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. I put Mech on here. Mech, do you still want to play?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll put Mech next.
Ooh, Misuzu, like Misuzu.
I mean,
And
a
then
lot
we'll
of people paid a lot of
Yes.
money for this event.
Yep.
Oh man, we got Testament.
Among other things.
Testament mirrors. Let's go.
This is gonna be kind of brutal.
Whiteland actually knows how to play Misuzu.
Nice.
Oh, Minase is asking the real questions. If Whiteland would do a longer Kumite than Ducky's.
I wanted to make White Lens matches first to 5, but
Oh man.
You should have.
Imagine
Yeah,
the Shiori mirror.
Oh god.
Exactly.
That'd be a full hour in itself. Oh man.
Can't believe it's not first to 55.
Ooh, jump forward, I charge you. Good.
The
Yeah.
actual answer is this is me timing for another Kumite I have to do in Soku. Of like, if I make every match a
No.
first to 3, how long does it take for how many matches?
Who's doing the Soku?
Me.
Oh.
Oh no.
Anybody streaming it or no?
What?
Anybody streaming Soku?
No. Tetsuro's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Tetsuro's streaming it. It's Blaze Dragons Kumite.
Blaze Dragons Kumite. Cool.
Speaking of which, I need to message Blaze Dragon and make sure he's free next weekend. Okay. We have Testament mirrors.
Flowers.
So what is the weird, like, glowy state when they get hit by
Poison.
the
They're poison, basically.
What is it?
what?
It's poison.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
can't die from poison, but it's also unscaled, so always does the same
Great.
amount of damage at the time.
Yeah, and you can level it up when you hit again while the poison is still active.
And there's different kinds of trees.
So WHITELEN has played this for over 10 years and Rock started, I think, today. And he already got a custom palette while WHITELEN doesn't. And you have to keep reminding WHITELEN to use more palettes. Or to say it all.
I mean, like, yeah, WHITELEN loses by default.
He has one, yeah. He's just not using it.
Yeah, but not using a palette means you lose by default.
Does Misuzu have an EX trap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of her
Oh
traps
wait,
have
right.
been-
We need to see the potato on screen at some point.
For a second.
Very briefly.
Very, very briefly.
Can't believe WHITELEN takes it without a pilot.
Man, even has Badlands. It's wild.
Well, no, that's not quite right.
Or
She
yeah,
has
that's
Gravedigger,
that's
but not
Digger.
that
You're
class.
right. You're right. You're right. So what did the feather stalks do?
Changes her bird throw into a super.
Okay.
Instead
Yeah.
summons the guy and does various things.
Ah, okay.
A version is spilled juice on the ground, B version is kick potato, and C version is Shiori.
There it is.
Dead potato.
Disgusting.
Just kept on going. Oh,
you.
that was pretty good.
Welcome
Thank
to
you,
EFC.
Led.
Oh, we just need the FM.
Oh, true.
Good old potato.
Oh, you know what? If you had, imagine if you had a Misuzu mirror, like first to whatever, but only games won with an FM count. It's also worth noting that Misuzu's FM is the longest animation in the game.
Yeah, and it also doesn't scale at all.
Dang,
even
use
though
all the meter. What the
that's
heck?
Yeah, WHITELEN has like hour-long combos with this character, by the way.
What? Still going? Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
That was a
He
long
also
one.
has FM setups with this character.
Jeez.
Okay, so he's actually a really good Misuzu player.
Yeah, you could say that WHITELEN actually knows how to play Misuzu.
Okay.
Dang, what a concept.
I mean,
WHITELEN knows how to play Ikumi, I think, right?
WHITELEN kind of knows how to play everyone.
Better.
Yeah, I mean, like, he can play Ikumi.
Yeah, he can play her alright, I think. Is the last set of this event?
Depending on if Deuce shows up.
Yeah, this isn't due.
Should be coming pretty soon, right? If he says he's gonna come at like 2:30.
He said
right?
5. Yeah.
5.
So, we got one more person before Deuce.
I am not bugging that.
WHITELEN, even though he rocks new good stuff, yeah.
Hmm. And Ikumi's ground speed.
No.
Oh no.
Wrong move.
Look, Ikumi just has regular type Lumina run speed. What are you talking about?
Jeez, these are long.
But yeah, we had another late sign up.
Yeah, lane.
Nice. Cross up though.
It's gonna go genocide
Or not.
Earlish through that.
or just kill. Yeah.
So dishonorable. Dishonorable.
Nice.
Overhead.
Knocked it.
Oh.
Oh, the tech. Yeah, the classic tech.
Boom. Nice.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, let's snipe that. Bit low.
Hey.
Oh, really?
Ouch.
Throw missed.
Burning blood.
He has no armor breakers, so...
How are you doing more than one rotations?
Goodness, that's two. Oh wait, this is Mech. I need to add him to the list. Make sure that I am
This isn't the first. Yeah.
first to 50. Let's go. Oh shoot. There we go.
Oh no. Jeez.
Oh god, the list keeps getting longer. Oh no. There we go.
This character's so cool.
Ikumi? Yeah, Ikumi's super cool.
Yeah.
Really fast move speed, really cool moves. Blood mechanic.
Dude, he did not get detected. Oh my god.
Eh? No.
Oh.
Now dead.
Oh, nope.
Or
There we go.
Uh,
Smash
should be
my
dead
man,
stuff
wild
now.
smash.
Oh, her ending theme is different.
Yeah.
You know, it's juaking.
I mean, people paid money for this, so
Yeah,
we better
80
make a
bucks.
good event.
Give them what they want. Just kidding.
How much longer do we
Yeah.
have to hold out for in order for Becky to be able to join?
Who knows?
Just make some alt accounts, pretend to be new, and ask to get into the queue.
It's like, wow, there's a lot more AFZ players. They're picking the same characters. Actually, cool.
I also tried to convince Fireshield to join in, but I'm sure if he is gonna join.
Yo, Manabe having this game on locals, awesome.
Imagine having locals. I've never played a fighting game on a local setup with anyone. Actually, I have. In middle school, I think I played something.
And when Evo starts to have
was
like
gonna
things
say,
again,
yeah.
I would love to if no one's gonna offer to offer their computer, I wouldn't mind offering mine for locals or for local tournaments at Evo.
I will have EFC setups for sure.
Yeah, I don't think the computers are the issue, but having an actual community is the issue.
Hey man, like Anime Evo and Vortex Gallery is all about, you know, weird games. So
Yeah, but still, imagine playing fighting games in northern Finland.
that's
I
it.
forgot to spectate, so I need to catch back up.
You know what we all have to do now, right? We have to go to Finland, you know, so we can have.
Hell yeah.
We'll say hello
I
to
mean-
GNU.
Yeah, you're all welcome here.
Yeah, I am. Not
We'll play it at a bar, you know.
Yeah,
We'll take over the TVs.
I don't know any
Ooh.
Finnish though.
I mean, Finnish people know how to speak English, so it's not a problem.
Oh wow, that's a very Christmas Nayuki. I just noticed her colors.
It's one of the default
good.
palettes too.
That's a good Nayu palette.
These are both default palettes. He has pretty good ones.
Imagine using default palette.
Is the damage so obscene?
Oops. She just keeps kicking.
This is so much worse. It's playable though, yeah?
I have no clue what item.
Nice. Nice. Go on the board for WHITELEN. Alright, let's make sure that everything's good. Okay. There you go. Not home screen.
Yo, po.
ask Popo if he wants to join.
A friendly reminder for everyone to hydrate.
Hydrate, everyone. Gotta wash
Been
down the salt.
redeemed.
Ah, that's right. Second is overhead, huh? Ding, ding. That's right. Freaking Shima got like the 6K or something with Nayuki.
Yeah.
That was godlike. Oof, the trades.
Is there gonna be an FM? No.
There we go.
Alright. It's time for the finale. Deuce, get in there.
Alright, let's do this. Got it.
Yeah.
Need to update on the screen. Need to. It's important. Ooh,
Alright.
Michio.
Michio mirrors.
Yeah.
Whitelen's pretty good at this character.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know, WHITELEN might have a bit of experience playing Michio, just a little bit.
Just a bit. You playing Samurai
Might
Showdown
be.
now?
Twinkle-ine?
Oh, here it goes. Oof, here it comes. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
and B, I see. No, that's dead.
dun. That's pretty nice. Wow, okay. Oh, everyone's keeping the fire.
Fire hurts.
Oof. I was hoping it would trade back and forth like indefinitely. Excellent. I love it.
Aw.
Oh man, awesome. God, these are combos.
Was dirty, man.
Beautiful. I love it.
Box FM, Mrs. Grab still kills.
Yeah, for a while I've actually wanted to like learn Michio for a while, but man, I'm actually kind of interested in this.
Pretty good character.
Yeah. Top 5 or no?
Yeah. I think the general consensus is she's number 3.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Afterward.
That was the most obvious tech trap. Why did you take it?
Why did you drop the kill combo?
There's no way that would have missed.
Oh man, yo, got him with the overhead.
There's no way he wasn't gonna do it.
Wow.
And then he just burns fire for no reason.
Gotta get it back. Oh, there we go. Ooh. You think Deuce in trouble?
Deuce is golden.
There we
He'll
go.
be fine.
Oh, somebody finally got lightning. Wow.
Yeah, the
And
element.
dead.
The element every Misio player tries to get rid of immediately. I mean, lightning isn't even that bad, it's just...
Yeah, lightning has some stuff.
Yeah, it's just that people prefer fire,
Just, you know,
so
fire.
they...
Yeah, because they can press 6C.
Yeah, so they just get rid of lightning as fast as possible, even though it's actually pretty good.
Like that!
There. No, it's still there.
The DT and still get hit. Yeah, lightning also
you
has
go.
the weird overhead, right?
The worst thing about lightning is that you no longer have free reversal. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, spent fire. Oh, got it back. Mm.
Oh.
Up.
Flow.
Maxi Juice is coming. Maxi Juice on is coming. Oh, there.
Hey.
White Light goes for it.
Oh. What? It killed?
That does a lot of damage, actually.
Really?
Maxi Juice on.
Oh man. Jeez, that was pretty crazy.
That was sick.
Wow. That's respect.
Yo, double lightning. Yo, there's the overhead. That overhead's
Oh yeah,
godlike.
6B.
My goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
WHITELEN
Yeah?
showing us how to use lightning Misio.
I don't know, that wasn't 4-way, that was only 2-way.
Oh, okay.
Why does this work on Wake Up?
Oh, wow. Mishio hitboxes, always kind of weird in the air. I
Yeah.
remember that if that's a thing.
Yeah, Mishio's so cool.
Ooh, wow, TK. Or jump cancel combos.
That
Let's
was a
go.
weird angle.
Yeah. Nice.
Fire.
Bump,
Oh,
bump, bump,
this is gonna
bump,
hurt.
bump.
It would hurt. Yeah.
Is this gonna kill? No.
That's
no,
pretty
no.
crazy though.
Level 3. Oh.
Activates.
Maxi Juice. Oh my god, he's still
Activate.
Actually, yeah, like I actually agree with this. So
I mean,
Might
yeah,
as well.
why not?
yeah.
Yeah, it was about to lose,
You're
so...
gonna tie lose the round anyway, so.
Nice. Oof. It's almost out. Ah, didn't connect.
Drop the throw combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It right
Could've been
there.
it.
Out
Oh
randomly.
no! DP the DP.
GG's.
All right, so left white
They
then.
still have another one.
No, you still got another. You still got another, Juice.
Still got another one. Let's go.
You're still in there.
Alright.
It's either the last or the second to last game. Let's hope Duke can show us.
Full fire.
There you go. I've littered my stream with Mio gifts. Let's go.
Guru, you should check out Numakie's stream layout right now.
It's the most amazing stream layout.
Imagine playing just a random Mio GIF when Mio has a lot of unused sprites that only a real Mio fan would know about.
Fucking unused air attack.
I mean the unused thing where she looks like a genie.
You should post that image.
I mean it's one of her unused specials, I think.
Oh, activate.
Activate.
Maxi Boost on, or Maxi Boost on,
Oh.
and kill. There we go.
Oh, here it
very
goes.
disrespectful.
He's still got half of it left.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's close it by tech.
Good. Going from
Level
good.
3.
Nice. Oh, he still has
Good.
it.
And keeps fire because of the IC. Really
Yeah,
nice.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And completely destroys Whiteland's install.
1, 2. Too far.
Fire does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh.
Oof.
I respect the attempt.
Whiteland has lightning, which is a bit more
Lost
aggressive.
Activate.
Deuce. He's not dead. He can still do it. Overhead,
Oh,
overhead.
oh. There you go.
No, no,
Heartbreaking.
Oh man.
GG's.
Oh.
Alright. We did it. We made it through everyone. Unless Popo wants to play.
I tried convincing Firehill, but he is
What game?
so
Like,
unlucky.
Which scores did I misinput?
Rock, Mech, and Lane are all wrong because they're all saying that he lost.
No, these.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get final?
No, like it's
standings for
zero
Whiteland?
first. It's based on the player side. So 0-3 Rock, 0-3 like Rock didn't win any games. Beck didn't win any games. Lane didn't win any games, or did? Or wait, no.
That doesn't
Wasn't
match
Wait,
White
yeah.
Lens.
earlier ones.
I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
Left is always Whiteland.
I got confused. I confused myself. I mixed myself up. My bad. So
Okay. Well,
so there we
if
go.
Popo doesn't want to play, we're done. Or more accurately,
There we go.
I
There
am
we go.
done curating the loop. If you guys want to keep playing or keep looping, go for it.
Okay, how's it look now, Whiteland? Did I get it right? Good old corrections on historically accurate scores.
Whiteland actually won almost all of the sets.
I know, that's pretty
Yeah,
crazy,
hold
dude.
on, let me screen cap it.
Yeah, with all the Mios on the screen. Let's go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't believe Morphman is so strong. He's like the third strongest player we have, with Yuhi and Minase ahead of him.
Good lord.
What happened to Yuhei? You got like deleted.
Yeah, he's not even on here. What the heck?
Oh yeah,
you-
he's gone.
You ran out of space on your list or something like that.
Do you even show up too many scores? Did I delete somebody accidentally or?
Hey.
Hold on.
Yuhei got
Yuhi
screwed
should
up.
be
Hold
at
on.
the
I need to know that I put things right or wrong. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? So
Yuhei
don't
screwed
see-
off. No, Yuhei
Yeah.
screwed off your overlay.
Oh,
so
what?
You know, like,
Yui
Make
scrolled
things-
off the overlay. Oh no.
you know, make things smaller.
Really? I think I removed Yuhi. I think I deleted Yuhi accidentally. My bad.
Yeah, no.
Yuhi.
The game's too alive. Too many people.
No, I think I deleted Yuhi accidentally. My bad. So, and he got the. Let's see. He won all three, right? If I remember correctly. There we go.
3. It's
Ah,
1-3.
man, my bad. Trying to do this live, folks. So, how does it look now?
It's 1-3.
Huh?
1-3.
Oh, it's 1-3.
Yeah, 1-3. Yeah.
I'm so good at TOing.
Ellie Ducky.
There we go.
Yeah, why Allegra and Numakie?
It's the Mius on the screen, right? Why aren't Allegari and oh man.
Yeah, why aren't Ligari and Numakie playing?
Do you want me to play? I have to like double check my
Yeah,
controller works.
yeah, I really want you to play.
Show me the Mio.
The Mio. I was actually using more Kaori, so
Did we see any Kori games today? I don't think we
No.
did. No,
Becky's didn't show up.
mhm.
Or had to leave or whatever.
let's see it. Kori mirrors. Let's go.
Okay, let's let me make sure that my controller works first of all. So yeah, I'll go.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, I will go. Am I still EFZ? Hey, I actually put my name on here. I'm not really I'm not a scrub anymore. Awesome.
I can't feed the game without stream. Okay, now it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, Kaori, let's go. All right, time to get absolutely blown up. Let's go. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta win with my influencer power. Jeez.
Oh, BSE.
Is there even any way for me to escape from there?
Yeah, you
he's in the
just
middle.
Okay. Yeah.
gotta get good.
Yeah, I do. Alright, get me out of this corner. I don't like it.
I mean, if you die, then you can get out of the corner between rounds.
Oh boy.
That's true.
Oof. Ah. Zero. Ah, I forgot about the second hit!
Okay. If WHITELEN really wants to play me, I can play.
Yeah, we.
I forgot about the
finished
second
with you.
hit.
Oh, who the fuck am I even gonna play? I have like 3 characters I don't play.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just pick Ikumi and do easy baby combos.
Also
Just
pick
pick
up
a top
and
tier.
Misaki.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Just pick a top tier.
There's a top tier in this game that you can pick.
Pick Kanna and let this end in a
Yeah.
catastrophe.
I'll just pick.
We already had one Kanna game.
No, the thing is, I was going to pick Kaori, but there's already a Kaori game on stream right
I mean,
now,
feel
so-
free to like. I'm not a good Kaori. If you know how to play Kaori much
Not
better
here,
than I
that's
do.
the issue. Apparently, WHITELEN is.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I'll just pick Mayu. At least I remember sort of how to do Mayu combos and Mayu things.
Oh
X.
no. If I could, I just need to get one combo, and that's all I care about. Yeah. Oops.
I would say WHITELEN Kaori is... It's not like one of his notable great characters. I mean, he plays the character.
I mean, he can do tornado loops. That's good enough.
Yeah.
I know a version of tornado loops. Oh no.
I can do the
Kaori's-
tornado motion.
Ah,
Kaori's
no.
kind of like one of those characters, you know, where it's just like you can press launcher 22C. You can press like 22C into air dash BC, so you can play.
Oh my
Kaori.
god. How
Look at
do I get
go.
out of this?
RG?
I was
I think you had to RG the second hit there.
I tried, yeah. Get out of here. Okay. Oh no, help.
And immediately go over to the other corner.
No!
How
No! I was like, okay, how does the timing of the multi-RC go? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn in this. Oh, man. I like this stage, actually. Every other hit. Okay, every other hit.
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
I actually config my controls if I'm gonna play.
Well, hello, Staffy. Except
Yeah,
he's not
they-
in here, so...
The every other hit thing actually like really messes with you if you're not used to it because you'll be super tempted to just start going for it, but you have to like wait, right? You have to like not do it on the first hit, and that like
Cross up.
is actually a difficult thing to make yourself do.
Uh-huh. Wow, good combo. Help! Help! I'm stuck in a vortex.
Dash. You have amazing dash speed.
It's okay. Once you get 3 meters, just
Hey!
do 666
Hey, I did a thing.
D,
Awesome.
okay?
That's all I care about.
666D, okay? That's what you gotta do.
66D. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
666D.
666. Okay.
Uh-oh, special
Gotta get
K.
3 meters. Gotta get 3 meters.
I'm okay. I was scared. Maybe I was good.
You tried.
Real combos, unbelievable.
Oh. Oh, it's overhead. I'm dead. Ah. Meh. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I did a thing. Awesome.
Seer dash BC? Yeah, Seer dash BC.
Yeah, I did a thing. Oh shit. Oh boy. Nah. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did a thing again. Woo. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, gotcha. I'm scared. It is real backy. Holy shit. Ah, darn it.
Oh, dead.
666S.
Ah, rip. Oh well.
60, come on.
You made me think too hard. I was like, is it
Good
B,
job.
C, or D? Oh well.
D.
I actually did a lot better than I expected.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Woohoo!
it's time for
Host up,
Aligari.
White.
I did
Host up.
basic combos. I'm so happy. Looks like I get to add myself in the wall of shame. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3-0 wall of shame. Let's do it.
Join us.
Imagine going 3-0 against WHITELEN.
Hell yeah! I am now part of the wall of shame. Let's go.
Where
Only
is the
cool people are
gremlin?
in the
It'd
3-0
be
club.
like that.
Here's the gremlin.
Here's the EFC player.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god, is that the EFZ player?
Oh man,
It
it's the
is.
EFZ player. Oh my gosh.
It's time for gremlin.
I can't believe the EFC player is actually a filthy Mayu main.
Just double check. There we go.
DP, DP.
Ah,
Is that a command throw?
yeah. I'm getting. Whoops. Right. Forgot she has the thing that I hate in every fighting game, where you have 2-3-6 and we have quarter circle and half circle on overlapping buttons.
Okay. I was actually gonna do a test on that. You know, go through each game to see what games do that exact thing. That's gonna be a fun video.
KOF games, all of them.
Every single one. Oof. Melty does that.
Missed my DP. Oh well. Nobody does it, it's the worst.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
I think that
That was so goofy.
actually hit cross up. I think it did.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, yeah.
Mayu versus Mayu is a terrible matchup.
Mayu versus Mayu. My worst enemy is myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you play Mayu.
The only one who can beat you is yourself when you're Mayu.
These days, I'll get it.
Alright.
I
Rapid
don't remember
dodge.
how to throw.
It's forward C. It's
Yeah, I
forward
can see you going for it, but you just.
Goddamn.
Get him go!
I overestimated how much I remembered how to do combos. Alright, I have wall cling shenanigans, I forgot.
Ouch.
Not merely wall cling shenanigans, steerable wall cling shenanigans. It's like you're playing Smash.
Is this game closer to Smash than Melty?
It actually is, considering that it has a multi-IP work. Where Melty
Wait,
isn't.
what?
That is true! This
Beat
is...
this game.
Oh my gosh, you're onto something. Freaking, the Smash of... Oh my god, what did you see these? Leaf games? No, it's not Leaf.
Yeah, they're all by key.
Oh, key games. Smash key, there we go.
Still waiting for EFZ2.
Yeah.
And they have the good key games.
Oh god.
As opposed to the early ones, which are just kind of, they're alright.
What are
Man, the
good
Clannad characters in,
games?
in the new EFZ. Yo, let's
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Let's go.
DevlJoe, what is, in your opinion, the best key game that you've played?
I mean, I like Rewrite, but I understand that people don't because it's not very key-like.
Is it like entirely happy and it doesn't make, and it isn't trying to like gut punch you while you're down?
No, it's just written by someone who's not key and does different things.
Interesting.
Oh, it looks, is Popopo gonna sign up?
Oh.
Add
we
to the
have
long
last
list of
chicken.
players.
Yeah, last chicken sign up.
Oh, we caught him!
Oh,
White line Y.
he jumped into it.
Why did you let me do this?
Sometimes Whiteland just gives out freebies. Never really makes sense.
Yay.
When he techs into the most obvious tech traps that there's no way they're going to miss ever.
The good key games, and then you get Angel Beats in there.
Yeah.
Angel
Yeah.
beats his key?
Angel Beats
Well,
got
well,
a
no.
key adaptation.
Oh, okay.
It was written by the guy who did
It's a
most of the
June-
key games, and then became a
Shit.
key game when they made the
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
June Beta was like, yeah, I wanted my anime to be longer, but
Oh, jeez.
they didn't allow me more
Needed to be
episodes.
longer. The anime was too short. It crammed too much into it.
And then they're like, well, you get a visual novel on it.
Oh, man.
Probably, it's the only problem is Angel Beats has like 1 million characters.
Oh, it's close 5B, right?
Oh, man. I know, put my money on Mayu, right? Let's do it. Nice.
Oops.
Well, no, too far.
He was expecting you to go forward rather than backwards.
Oh,
Who's
man.
asking the real question? Is Charlotte key?
One of those has gotten to hit. There we go.
It's not key technically, but I mean it is written by the same guy, so you know.
Unofficial key.
I tried to dash macro.
Oh no.
Did you also reflexively press your RC macro?
No, I'm not a Strive player. I'm a Melty player.
Man.
But also,
Did you reflexively press your Moon Drive?
Moon Drive.
I might be mashing to reduce.
The Melty's too real.
She's pressing one ABCD.
Oh, beautiful.
She's trying to heat.
That was,
She's trying to heat. You don't even beat her to heat.
Real waste of meter.
It was a little disappointing, yeah.
Oh my god, I crossed up. What the hell?
Can't put... You don't want heat in this game. You would have rats in heat literally on screen right now.
Okay, that was pretty hilarious.
Okay.
The double
GG's.
throw, yo. Alright then. Welcome to the 3-0 club.
Oh, okay, Popo, get in there.
We have Popo joining.
In there.
Hold on, I'm adding Allegari to the 3-0 club. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Alright, yo, EFZ player, let's go.
Popopo is a player from Japan, I believe. He's
Oh.
also a new player.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So don't bully him too hard.
Oh, that's a color.
Nice.
Beautiful. Alright, Dan. So yeah, we have Popopo playing from Japan. See how this goes. I'll add him to the list of people.
And unless someone else shows up, he should be your last chat. I hope people got their money's worth.
Ooh, speaking of which, if anyone's interested, I should have probably advertised this a little bit more, but in the chat, if you want to play EFZ with all the people, just post it in on chat.
Yeah, if you're fast, you can even join against WHITELEN.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Just nice. Bum, bum. Ooh, actual random. Let's go. Let me go back to that.
Will EFZ2 have any other character from Moon?
I mean,
Can you
could,
even
but I
have
don't know
any
why
other
it would.
character from Moon?
yes, but Moon didn't work out very well for anyone involved.
Yeah, well,
Like, what is Moon? Real quick.
Genocide VN.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a fair amount of rape.
You're right.
Hmm.
Sorry, Revenge the VN.
Mm.
EFC2 is a crossover fighter. It's gonna be versus game with
Can we
Nitro
have-
Plus.
Can we just
I
have
mean, it's gonna be Nitro Plus.
Nitro plus VEFC?
EFZ, let's
Nitro
go.
plus V key.
Oh man. Shiori versus like Saya, let's go. Goddamn.
I was gonna say it'll be the Task for O crossover fighter. Or Tazo for a crossover fighter.
Just imagine if they combined all the EFC characters with the Toho sprites. That would actually fit.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
would it? I don't know.
You could have Sakia versus
I mean,
Akiko.
conceivably it's the same artist because it's the same company.
No, for sure.
No man, you gotta get more hentai VN companies. You gotta go like get like Bishop.
What the fuck is this? What is this Misaki sprite? Palette? What
Eight
is-
8-bit Misaki, let's go.
What is happening?
It's a palette. It works.
What am I seeing on my screen?
It's Nintendo Misaki. I actually like it a lot.
It's 8-bit color Misaki.
Is this?
I actually dig it. Not gonna lie.
Dude, it looks like an MS Paint color. Oh my god.
Oh my god, is this Morph's fault? Do I blame Morph for this?
I doubt it.
I don't think it's Morph's fault, but you can still blame him.
Yeah, why not? He's not here.
Palettes work.
Oh boy.
On Secret Castle palette. Dude, this
Oh,
palette is wild. Holy shit. I didn't even know you could do this.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, got him.
Hey!
Hey, let's go. And that's it. GG's EFZ player.
Impossible to look at this game. Nail, isn't that just playing with the palette randomizer?
Well done, real GG's then. Oh man, good stuff.
GG.
Those are some amazing the color palettes, by the way. Oh man.
Okay, this might be the end of the
Yeah, I
expensive
think it
event.
I
is.
think we're pretty good. We got like a couple
I
of
need
extra
you to
matches
put
as
down
well.
the score so I can screen cap it.
Screen cap with all the Mios and our faces inside here. So
Yeah.
let's do that right now. So, but yeah, we did it. We did it, man. We did it.
I survived. Now I can go on to planning the next one.
Oh, man, you crazy. Y'all crazy. Remember, y'all paid the milestone for this, man. But you know what? To be fair, I had a lot of fun watching all these matches.
I didn't pay anything, I didn't participate in Vortex Gallery. But hey, I showed up as a guest.
Same.
in this event.
It was a community effort, to be fair, and community
Yeah.
efforts are cool.
In
Did it,
Discord
that's-
already.
Okay, everyone keep talking.
I'm in the picture!
I'm in
Can't believe we're
picture.
doing this. But we actually have to keep talking for quite a bit longer because of stream lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I got it.
A bit of a problem right there.
Really
So I don't
sucks.
know
Oh
what to
my
do with
gosh.
that.
Wow.
Maybe I should play
So it's
boss
just
fight.
chaos and noise.
All this chaos. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, no.
This is silly yelling into the controller unendingly right now.
I want to be internet famous.
Oh,
Can't
man.
believe half of the people are muted.
Well, that seems
What
perfectly
was the,
normal for an E EFZ.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
voice
what
chat.
was the EFZ telepath tweet where we had like 15 people in chat and they're all muted?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're all
man.
mute deafened, and it's like EFZ telepathy.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah. I'm sure someone has that tweet here.
But yeah, it was a fun event and WHITELEN won
Yeah.
about 2/3 of his games, I suppose. Even more.
Thank you, everyone,
Mhm.
for participating.
Thanks for everyone hosting this. We actually couldn't have done it without all you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go pass out now.
Cool.
So, catch you later.
Alright. Thank you, EFZ Discord, for all the Mio gifts that I have added to my collection. Well, there we go.
Alright. Good night, you all.
All right then.